Right, ta-da! There we go. I'm here. Now, first question is, can you see Mike? But good evening, Mike.
Good evening, Gav.
You might want to turn the light on. I can't see you. But we'll see if everyone can see you while I talk to people. Richards, can't wait for the list. Big horror fan. Well, we'll see if you enjoy this. It will be controversial because this is Mike's list.
I can't see me.
Okay, there you go. You might want to close your browser and start again.
Yeah. I'll try and jump back in. You start about me and I'll try and
start
jump
with the
back
chart, the chat. But yes, Michael Myers is here. He hates remakes. Oh dear, he's in the wrong place for 50 of these things. Yes, even the Halloween remakes, as it is. Quite interesting. Yeah, let's see AI do a better job than that. Not all remakes are bad. So, hello, Mike. Thank you. So, yeah. Not all remakes are bad, but there's quite a few on this list. Can't see Mike. There you go. Stacy's here. Hello. Welcome. Swaggy's here. Hello. He's on Mike's channel. Turn the Blue Iris. Evening. I'd like to see an Eyes Without a Face new movie. That one doesn't ring a bell. Is that an oldie? But a goodie. Matt's here. He was interviewing 101 Bronson earlier. Well, he's watching the Seven Doors of Death from my Beyond box. Now, Seven Doors of Death. Yeah, is that the one that's also known as the Beyond and also known as ... But yeah, Halloween Remake 07 is one I detest the most. I couldn't get through it. Ooh. Well, it might be on the list. What would you name my video store chain? I thought a Ritz video. I'd bring the Ritz video name back. The UK version of Blockbuster. I think the name is up for sale. But while we wait for Mike, it's not quite the worst, but it's up there. So yeah, this is best list from Ranker website where people voted and ranked their remakes. So we'll see. Don't shoot the messengers. You can shoot Mike, but yeah, don't shoot me because this is not our list. It's just the internet's list. Ian's there. Oh, I'm sure Ian's seen all 50 of these. Evening, movie fan. Good evening, Sean. Oh, he's been ill, so that's a shame. You can have this to make you feel better.
Thanks.
I heard that you were feeling ill. Headache, fever, and a chill. I came to help restore your pluck, because I'm the nurse who likes to...
Hopefully that made you feel a little bit better. Mike's getting better. Mike Day, who'll be joining me for, Last Man Standing this Tuesday. Been in hospital, but he's fighting fit now. Yeah, Ranker. Yep. Oh, he's jumped onto Mike's channel there. Yeah, hope you feel better, Sean. Seven Doors of Death. Right, here we go. Seven Doors of Death is the US version of The Beyond with snazzy music and aliases to try and hide the fact it's Italian. Directed by Louis Fuller. This might as well be by Louis Cypher, might then. There you go. Oh, the Fog remake. I can tell you it's not on the list. You'll be pleased to know. Who would you hire for a Dr. Giggles remake? I told her there isn't anyone around anymore, isn't there? Larry Jake was a good actor, but I'm going to think on that one. Kind of like that Man I'm Shooting Maniac. It's a decent one. So yes, also not on the list. You'll be glad to hear. Must be in the late 50s or so. He's seen on 50 as long as there's no sequels. Technically, they're not. I don't think there's any sequels in here. So no, none of the remakes. I suppose none of the remakes are of sequels. If it was Jennifer Connelly dressed as a nurse, I'll be sick all the time. Whoa. Elm Street remake took me 3 attempts to finish. I can't remember. I don't think I saw it in the cinema, but I could be wrong. Don't mind the 13th. Final 13th remake. It's no classic, but watchable. That is true. Elm Street remake, awful. Yes. Jerry what's his name? Haley was good. But yeah, the story and everything else about the film was rubbish. Best remake in the 90s. Well, we'll get to that on the list. Well, Mike's ditched me, obviously, but Friday the 13th remake, Back to the Elm Street remake. Yes. So yeah, we had the big three. Was it Halloween remake, Friday the 13th remake, and Elm Street remake all at the same time? Ish. Should they remake Anthony Hopkins the Hedge? No. They'd CGI the bear and ruin it. Retribution is a good horror film that I surprised hasn't been remade. Now, I seem to remember the cover of that one in the video store, but I don't remember much about it. I think we can all agree the 80s is the only decade that can actually do remakes. There are some 80s films on here that are remakes, so there you go. I think I've seen fewer remakes than I have sequels. Excellent. Same with 03 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's the one that started the horror film remake craze, really, didn't it? That being successful. I like Retribution if it's the 87 one. Don't think it's really well known enough to get a remake, though. There you go. Placing bets already. The Thing 82 will be number one. Well, looks like Mike is lost in the ether. He's down a rabbit hole. So we'll start with the list. And let's have a look. I'll bring up some pictures for you to look at, to enjoy while we see which the first one is. It's a new one from last year. It's Speak No Evil with James McAvoy. Not seen it yet, but so yeah, it's written for the screen and directed by James Watkins. Anyone know that one? Medusa home video. That's the one. Is it a woman screaming and it's like blinds next to her or something? Don't bother with the TCM remake. I did bother with the Friday the 13th one. I wish I hadn't. Dear, I'm not going to like this list at all. If he doesn't like the good ones. Josh wants to see this. Because, yeah, I think the remake, the original's not that old, but we'll see. I wish they would re-release movies at cinemas on release with new trailers, maybe new posters, but the same movie, just to see if today's audience might unexpectedly enjoy them. That's a good idea, actually. Good film. There you go. Yes, we see that's it. All right, cool. So, yes, Retribution has the woman screaming her head off on the cover. That's the one I remember. So, yes, I have seen it recently, but until I get to actually watch it, I don't know if I'd seen it. If that makes any sense. But yes, straight in at number 50, Speak No Evil, a remake of a recent film. I think it's one of those done by the same director, isn't it? But there's a slight change to the story. Oh, Last House on the Last House on the Left remake is pretty good. What's the one with Jennifer Lawrence in? That isn't that one, is it? She's in another one with a house at the end of the street or something, isn't it? I'm thinking of. Oh. Lost my tab then. Right, so it's a good thing Mike's not here because he would not appreciate this one. So we've got the Child's Play remake at number 49. I watched it once. It's all right. I might watch it again. It's not the trouble. Oh, hang on. There he is.
Can you see me?
I can see you and I can hear you. Excellent.
You know what I've done?
Okay.
Did a little bit of Google. God bless Google AI, and the answers it gives you. So I've got into incognito mode.
So there's something in your browser blocking.
Yeah,
interfering.
But luckily, incognito mode is something I'm quite used to doing. So,
have you got your VPN on just in case?
But the thing is, because I'm in incognito, I had to log to get access to I had to go to Gmail, then I had to Hotmail, whatever, and then I had to remember my password at the end because I had to log in again and all that crap. I had to type in the real Fifth Beatle on the street because StreamYard doesn't remember me.
Forgets everything.
So to do everything. So, but yeah,
but
so
at least he's looking smart.
Yeah, okay. So if I missed anything,
you've missed. Speak No Evil was number 50.
Yeah, I've not seen that. I've seen the original. Love the original.
How old's the original? I said it was only a few years old.
2022, I think.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
but yeah, this
very
is
dark.
Producer of the Invisible Man. If that's supposed to make you want it. After the werewolf. Oh, it's frozen already.
Oh, you kidding?
It was going so well. Let's see if it. I don't know. Has Mike frozen? Everyone, let me know. But yes, we're on to your favorite, Mark Hamill's Child's Play.
Yeah, I don't mind actually.
Oh, there you go. Released by Orion Pictures, though, so they're back in the game. Oh, Josh said this looked awful. I need to watch the original Child's Play. Oh, I still need to watch the original Child's Play. Oh, that's a good one.
So, am I frozen in the chat? Probably.
Let's have a look. Child's Play remake started okay, but got stupid. That is true. Yeah. Mike's upset. The other Mike upset you haven't seen Child's Play.
Disappeared.
Mike'sicle. I think.
So am I still frozen then?
Yes.
Oh, for God's sake!
Was that first few seconds there? Sorry, yeah, frozen. You can put your avatar on if you just want to.
I don't like
not
that
look
though.
like you're smiling or grimacing.
Yeah, I don't like to be just an avatar though.
It's weird.
I need to like sort this out once and for all. So
yeah, I don't know why it was working for a minute.
I'll log out again. I'll try and fix it, but I'm probably gonna have to look at this properly and then just.
All right.
So I'll
be back.
I'll try and sort it. If I can't, then I'll just have to get in the chat, which is a bit frustrating. But I need to like basically get into the ins and outs of the computer and work out what's going wrong. But
all right, I'll take.
I don't know why it worked last time and then it's not working now. So.
Right. The Invisible Man from a few years ago was fantastic. It was a good idea, but I would have preferred something because apparently the Wolf Man wasn't very good. I didn't see that. Yes, watch the first 2 and 3. Yes, the first 3 of the Child's Play trilogy or films. I know it's 25, but I hate it when annoying 25 isms are all over dialogue like they were in Child's Play. Oh, Jesse's here. He liked the Evil Dead remake. Good, because might turn up later. He was just concentrating. The remake was way better than I thought. It beats Megan 2.0. Yes, they misread the audience with that one, didn't they? For Megan 2.0, making a spy thriller. I heard, but I've only seen the first one. I don't think that was the unrated cut either. Child's Play remake was disappointing. Exactly, probably why it's been. Let's have a look at the year on this. Yeah. 6 years and no sequel, so yeah. They could knock one out quite easily. Bloody technology, exactly. We can't live with it or can't live with that. Oh, Brazazzle's saying hello from both channels. Hello. Where's the Mike remake? Exactly. Without technical glitches. Most of the Child's Plays are watchable. Seed is the only real duffer. Yes, they do get ridiculous over time. The first one might be a proper horror film, but yes, I had to double check that when it said 2019, but yeah, I guess maybe it was released in 2020, 2021, but it was actually copyrighted in 2019. I did watch The Wolfman because I hoped Rick Baker's influence would mean something worthwhile. The makeup was great, but the overall look of it can't beat. The original can't be beat, but yes, there is other remakes of The Wolfman. So let's carry on with Maniac. The Elijah Wood remake with Das Original War Gut. Das Remake is an mein Meilenstein, if someone had got the right poster for it. But yeah, it's all from the point of view of Elijah Wood. And it was screened at Cannes out of competition, apparently. But yes, there's an uncut version. I have seen both. Can't remember a damn thing about the remake though. Missed opportunity for me there. He's a maniac on the road. Right, never saw the Maniac remake, assuming it doesn't have the incredible head explosion. No, it doesn't, as far as I can remember. It is all done in POV, which is a choice. But so that was 2012, number 48. So yeah, so lots of these aren't fondly remembered, of course. There you go. Mike's Rob's back. Isn't as good as the OG. Too gimmicky. Yes, they went for the gimmick, didn't they? Looks like he's just gonna run it down. I can't remember much about the film. I didn't realize it was a remake. Aha! So Ian may have seen a remake. Oh, David Warbeck. That's not how you load a gun. Oh, mercy me. Sorry, wrong chat. Oops. Is there something in the news I should have known about? Spinell was perfection in the original and scary. Yeah, it's always funny when Spinell turns up in films. I think he's in, what's he in, like Nighthawks? He's in the Rocky, couple of, most the original Rockies. But you go, it's a maniac. But if I press that, funny games with Naomi Watts, Tim Roth, Michael Pitt, Brad Corbett, and Devon Gearhart. So a remake of the original foreign version, which I'm blanking on, but yeah, this is 2007's US version. And yeah, same guy doing a remake of his own original stuff, just like that did in the 90s with The Vanishing. We love your film. Do you want to remake it in English? But we're just going to change a few things. I guess that's the same as whatever Speak No Evil was. DJ John is here. Good evening. Mike should be coming back soon. I see you're on his channel. How are things with you? I'm good, but it's a school night, so not that good. If it was in the New York and the 70s, Spinell was in it. Yes. I think he was under contract. Never seen the scene there. Fun enough, I was tempted to watch the original last night. I am not a fan of home invasion films. I can take them or leave them. Usually leave them. But yeah, so you spend most of the time. That's it. Michael Haneke. Bought Funny Games the other day. Was annoyed when I got home and realized I already have it. Still haven't watched it. Oh, to be rich. All right. Okay. So let's have a look at the next controversial one. That's mouse would work. There you go. Salem's Lot 2024. So this is the second remake of Salem's Lot. First one was a TV miniseries, 2-part episode, totaling about 3 hours. Second one, again, was a 2-part miniseries, I believe. There was a couple of hours at least with Rob Lowe instead of David Soul. And then this one, which should be on the shelf for a few years, I think, is about 90 minutes and cuts out a lot of stuff from the book and the films. It was a good on the charity shop. There you go. Rob intensely disliked Funny Games. The message rubbed me up the wrong way in a big way. Ooh, dear. Yes, Hands Are Out the Cradle remake will be on Hulu next month with Maker Monroe. So it's 50-50 if it's going to be good then. The Last House on the Left remake was the first Blu-ray he bought. Might be turning up soon. I've only seen the original Salem's Lot, which I love. That is the correct answer. Second one's not too bad because Rutger Hauer was it Barlow in that one? Oh, Mike's here, but it's beyond his pay grade. You can still come on as an avatar if you want, Mike. Original Salem's Lot was just fine with me. It's a classic, so I think it's the first one of these films. Well, maybe Child's Play is a classic, but for the common people, right? Yes, the Jeep with the door that doesn't shut. Yeah, as it says, it's from the Conjuring universe people, so it's obviously in that look of films, but it had its moments. But yeah, read the book of Salem's Lot. A lot more graphic than the film, exactly. The first Blu-ray I bought was Battle Royale. Ooh, that's a good one. But remade as The Hunger Games, I'm guessing. So there's Salem's Lot. See, is that supposed to be scary? Because I keep imagining that's Willy Wonka, as in Johnny Depp's hands as Willy Wonka. Anyway. Conjuring, not watching that. Yeah, Conjuring 1 and 2 are good. 3 was terrible, and then 4 is better, so hopefully. But yeah. Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Now, some people have to help me on this one. I don't know this one. Directed by Troy Nike, from 2010. But give me some thoughts on this one. Because let's have a look. Who's in it? Katie Holmes, Guy Pearce, Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. Jack Thompson, Bailey Madison. I can't tell if I've seen it. So it's based on the teleplay by Nigel McKeed. Oh, he doesn't know that one. It could be Savil's Hand. I was about to say that where are all these remakes? If it's one I think it is, it's Solid Ass. Okay. Had a nice meal. Oh, good. Not seen it, says other Mike. Recognize the cover, but I've never seen it. Yeah, nothing springs to mind when I see it. But I might have seen it when it came out, but it's obviously not that memorable. Oh, Josh thinks he saw it at the cinema, unfortunately. Last House on the Left remake was the only Blu-ray worth picking up in my local shop. I still rate it. Okay. It's moving right along. The Wolfman. So yes, there's the many Wolfman films. I think the original had quite a few sequels back in, the 30s and 40s. Then we get, I guess Hammer did some films, but they weren't the Wolfman. And then this was in 2010. All-star cast. Was it directed by Joe Johnston, which is an odd choice because he did, what did he do? Something I'm out. Rocketeer, Captain America, The First Avenger, Jumanji, I'm going to say. Yes. Does look like a spoof. Photoshop cover job, yes. This looked awful, shame, because it has cast is great, yeah. And it did suffer because of Jurassic Park 3. Thank you, Ian. The Grudge remake might be making an appearance. Doesn't even look like Hopkins. No, it doesn't, does it? It looks like Ant or Deck, whichever one it is. But yeah, it does have practical effects done by one of the best. Where is it? If it even mentions him. It's got music by Danny Elfman. Yeah, Rick Baker did the design. So, as they put his name on there. But yeah, who was it? Del Toro, Anthony Hopkins, Emily Blunt, and Hugo Weaving. So everything was in place apart from it was a lot of CGI, especially the attack on London. I saw that one a third time. It was okay. So did I. I've seen it a couple of times just to give it a chance, but the attack on the gypsy camp works, but once it gets to London, it's CGI heavy, of course. He did a lot of makeup effects when they said, nah, let's use CGI. That I 100% believe. What's John Carpenter's remakes been up to? Let's have a look. So yes, John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. So yes, one of his last studio pictures, was it? I don't know. Christopher Reeve, Kirstie Alley, Michael Pear, Linda Kozlowski, and music by John Carpenter and Dave Davis. But apart from Mark Hamill as a vicar, but he gets done in at the when people get unconscious. To spoilers, there's not much about it. I remember, of course, Christopher Reeve's good in it. But this is what's this? This is so 1995. Wolfman was 2010. So yeah, there's not many. I say there's not many 90s remakes. I'll be lying. Christopher Reeve, yep. Sounds like what they did to that dog shit thing prequel. Yes, cover it. We'll cover it. Touch it up with a CGI. Okay, we'll just replace everything with CGI. Don't mind this week of one of the films, but it's okay. Been ages though. Yeah, it's no In the Mouth of Madness. Village was okay just because it's Carpenter, but it's pretty mediocre. But yeah, it's almost like a TV movie. Yeah, there's the other mic. Just before his accent, the original is much better. Yes, I love the black and white original. Was it Village of the Damned and Children of the Damned, isn't there? Feels a bit too TV movie-ish. Yes, very. Says Michael Mars. I'm just saying, I did have it. I got vampires, but at least he went on to do that. As usual, nothing is handy other. So, I think, I saw this in the cinema, but yeah, down in the bargain bin. Forefront video release, but yeah. Frantic, frightening fun. This flick will give you damned good shots, says Variety Magazine. Yeah. Thank you, Variety Magazine. Haven't seen this since 95. Don't remember much. Yes. Anyone seen The Children from 1980? Says Mike. That rings a bell. Did it have a different name? Right. So that was 43. And now we get to 42, The Town That Dreaded Sundown remake. Another Orion one. From the producer of Paranormal Activity, Insidious, and the co-creator of American Horror Story. This was not bad. The original's pretty cool, but who directed this? Alfonso Gomez Rejon, but produced by Jason Blum and Ryan Murphy. Veronica Cartwright's in it. Gary Cole, Edward Herman, Joshua Leonard, Anthony Anderson. But yeah, music by Udvig Göransson. Oh, not seen this or heard of it. Oh, there you go. There's a really bad bit where Buck Flowers gets impaled on a broom. I think this one's got the. Is it this one that's got the famous trombone with a knife on it? So he plays the trombone while he stabs someone tied up. But yeah, what is it? Sackhead Killer that Jason Voorhees stole the look of. I can't remember it's when they hug their parents to death. Doesn't ring a bell. Like in a poker, Patrick still lives kind of in a way. Never saw the original or the remake. Yeah, the original, I think it's a 71, a very low budget, shot in Sundown remake is great. So there you go. Mix the original up with Night of the Scarecrow. Yes, I can see that. That's another good TV movie. Hey, but Ben's here. First band geeks beat up Texans and then Metal Myers. Gotta watch out for those band geeks. They're tough people. Boy cheerleaders aren't what they were like in the 80s. Right. A Dracula remake. I think one of many on the list. 1979's Dracula with Frank Langella and Laurence of Olivier, Donald Pleasance, and yeah, directed by John Badham. Another odd choice for a director of a horror film, but I guess directors can direct anything. So who am I to say? Based on the stage play. This one, yeah, there you go, by Hamilton Dane and John Balderston. This one rings a bell. I always confuse the 70s Dracula with Love at First Bite with I can't remember the guy with the tan. Gary Cole is underrated. He is great in everything. Comedy as the Brady Bunch, or evil in Simple Plan, or that TV show he did. Yeah, I recognize the face, but not the hair for Langella. He's good, but the Dracula is a little bit too theatrical and not so scary. There you go. George Hamilton, thank you. Yes, the big joke being he's got always known for his tan, and then he's got to be pale for Dracula. But yeah, I haven't seen it for a while, but like you said, it follows the story, but it is, like you said, it's based on a stage play, so yeah, it's theatrical. Mike prefers the 92 Dracula. The Carrie remake for the... What is this? Is this the second Carrie remake? I'm trying to remember now. And this is going to be another one. Isn't there going to be a TV series soon now? I think it was a 90s remake, and there was the Rage Carrie 2, or Rage 2 Carrie 2, whatever it was. That's not handy right now. But yeah, the Rage Carrie 2, or whatever it's called. But yeah, this one was another CGI heavy one and didn't look properly. Directed by Kimberly Pierce. Yeah, Chloe Grace Moretz, Judy Greer, and Julianne Moore. Marco Beltrami doing the music. Oh, really didn't like this. There you go. Thank you, Stacey. American Gothic. That's what I was thinking of. Midnight Caller was a good one as well, yes. Langella on that cover looks like Steve Forrest from Mummy Dearest and Spies Like Us. The TV show's coming next year, so yes, I'm sure it'll be fantastic. And although I didn't get into Bates Motel, That ran for about 5-6 seasons, didn't it? But I only watched like the first 2 or 3. So whether they're going to try the same with Carrie, I don't know. De Palma's Carrie was perfectly good. No need for that remake. There you go. Whatever happened to that actress? She was in everything at one point. Yeah, it's one of those situations where she's in everything and then either gets tired or people get sick of her. Or she says something that's wrong. Oh, she was in a Tom and Jerry film. Yeah, I thought but she aged out of popularity, I guess. So when was that? That was 2013. Bloody hell! I thought it was more recent than that. Never mind. Then we get more 90s. Body Snatchers. The invasion continues. You see, this one says. So is it a remake? So this is 1993. You do see, well, who's the actress? You do see a lot of her. Gabrielle Anwar. So yes. Forrest Whitaker's in it. Meg Tilly's in it. Directed by Abel Ferreira of Driller Killer fame. But yeah, screenplay by Stuart Gordon, the reanimator guy, and many others out there. But yeah, it takes place on an army base. So Press Gang always gets mentioned. The only King remake I've seen is Pet Sematary 1, which was a massive pile of feces, which also got it got a prequel, didn't it? Or did the original film get a prequel? I'm not sure. How many of you Body Snatchers films are there? There's the original 50s, there's the 70s, there's the 90s, there's the Nicole Kidman, Daniel Craig 2010-ish that got butchered in the production. I think that might be it officially wise. The most un-Abel Ferreira film ever. Yeah, this one's not too bad. It's low budget. It's got the effects where it needs it, but yeah, it takes place in an army base, so of course the soldiers start getting taken out. See, I would say yes. It's even the title says the invasion continues. I would say it's a side crew or whatever because it is supposed to be happening at the same time. You know, it's not set in the 70s; it's set in the 80s. But yeah, do not. I guess people think remakes. You see, what about this one? I know I'm getting old. I can't read movie poster credits at the bottom anymore. Yes, I haven't got my glasses here either. Let's try to zoom in. A loose remake. There you go. A remake in a different time period, or yes, Gabrielle Anwar. Another 90s crush. I think I saw The Concierge with Michael J. Fox, where he was romanticizing her. Too many, yes, too many remakes. Remember seeing it on Channel 4. There you go. 50s one is the best one. Ooh. 2010 Body Snatchers is crap. Yeah, it was. They had a lot of problems trying to make it, but and then it was butchered and added in. I like similar film with Donald Sutherland about the creatures that attach your spine. I forget the name. Damn, I did name. Someone knows, but yeah, that one is a good one. The Puppet Masters with I think it might be. I saw it on video. I don't know if it even came out in the cinema, but yeah, Puppet Masters, not Puppet Master, from the 90s. Donald Sutherland about alien creatures that come and control you on your spine. Very good fun. Gabrielle Anwar in this year's. Let's not jump the gun, Mike. You might be wrong. She's in Things to Do into Denver when you're dead. There you go. Hey, Mike's there. See, God bless Mike. Back on the mend. He's joining me for last man standing. He's just been in the hospital and he's all out. It better be Mike in a different league of this film we've seen so far. Yes, hello to Mike, everyone. Hey, AA, welcome. Too many mics. Right, Beetle. We have to rename you, Beetle. Yeah, Michael Myers. Got Mike DVD. You got Mike. I give up. Isn't it a murder of Mike's? He's doing fine. Excellent news. Right, let's see what. Where are we at? Ooh, number 38. My Bloody Valentine in 3D, which was it? Patrick Lussier and one of the supernatural guys is in it. Jensen Ackles, Jamie King, and Kerr Smith. This one's not bad. It's got Tom Atkins in it. I thought, what's she saying? What's she saying about Mike? Melody and Mike. What's wrong with that? But yeah, the Thing is overrated. This is way better than it should have been. Yes, there you go. It does have the TNA that's required, a full naked woman running around before she gets killed. Spoilers. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. This one's yes. The Legend that is Tom Atkins. Arguably the best 3D horror movie. Ah, there you go. I do have this on 3D with the old anaglyph. Oh, there you go. You can call me Mike too if it helps. It really my first name. Jesus Christ. Was that everyone of our age called Mike? But welcome, well held there. Shown thing in Odeon's around Halloween. Ooh. Right, so that was, when was that one? 2009, of course. I should have guessed that it was a remake. Best use of 3D. Yes, they did make an effort there. I remember stuff coming at you that wasn't popcorn or yo-yos. The best 3D horror movie is Piranha 3D or 3D. Ah, of course, you can call him Mike too. So, yes. Hello, Mike. Whichever one it is. Right, Suspiria. Moving right along. So this one also has Chloe Grace Moretz, but she's barely in it as far as I remember. I've only seen this once. I'm not the biggest fan of the original, so or Italian horror. Jason 3 second best. There you go. Damn, this film is long. Suspiria, yes, and it's got Tilda Swinton. Now she's playing 3 parts in this film, and it's obvious that she's all these 3 parts. So I was expecting that to come together as a thing, but it didn't. It's just she's playing 3 parts, which is the same as that bloody X film where it's blatantly obvious there's a woman playing 2 parts. But yeah, never. This was too long and not much happened of interest. Friday the 13th 3 is the best with all its visible wires. That is true. Mike DVD loves the Dawn of the Dead remake. Hopefully that's on here somewhere. Quite like the Suspiria remake. Oh, there we go. But was agonizingly overlong. There you go. 3D Valentine is okay, but not a patch on the 81 original. It is nice to have the 81 original complete now, even though it is VHS footage that makes up the gory bits. Flesh for Frankenstein 3D is my favorite one. Is that a Jess Franco one? Because if his wife's in it, then I agree with it. She plays the old guy for some weird reason. Yeah, and there's another part she plays. Is it the old witch or something? But yeah, and I think, ooh, is this going to be a reveal or something later? No, it's not. This had flashes of brilliance as Barry Norman there. Very artsy-fartsy, that it is. You could say the original was, but at least it stood out. The Texas Chainsaw remake was pretty good. Patience, Mike DVD. I like how it didn't just copy the Argento one. Fell in love with the original Suspiria the first time I saw it. I have many forms of meaning now. Like the remake as well, but don't love it. I do enjoy the music and the look of the original, but it's mostly nonsense. Fresh for Frankenstein is Paul Morrissey movie starring Udo Kier and Joe D'Alessandro. Right. Thank you. Yeah. Flesh of the Frankenstein, I can forget that one. It's light years above Franco. Ooh, must be good then. Right. So let's see what's next. The Phantom of the Opera is here. Directed by Joel Schumacher. Why this is on a horror list, I don't know. Was it when Dwight H. Little directed Robert Englund in a Phantom film in, was it 89? That was a thing, but I've not seen this, so I can't comment. But I wasn't expecting to see this on a horror remake list. Andrew of the Lloyd Webbers. Gerald Butler singing. Emmy Rossum, Patrick Wilson's in it. Miranda Richardson, Minnie Driver. But yes, When did that come out? 2004. Hey, Andrew. The George A. Romero, Tom Savini directed Night of the Living Dead is extremely underrated. I love Suspiria. The remake is surprisingly good, but a bit long, yeah. It's a shortened version we could all enjoy. The original Suspiria has lots of nice colours. That's how I'd remember it. Yes, give me Phantom of the Paradise over this any day. Credit for Ian for spelling D'Alessandro perfectly. I think of this as more of a film version of a stage musical rather than a remake of an old movie. Exactly. So good one, Andrew. Night of the Dead. Yeah, underrated. Wasn't when it came out. Everyone hated it. I went to see it in the cinema. I enjoyed it. There's way too many bloody Phantom of the Opera films now for Michael Myers. I'd love to see a full uncut version of Savini's Night of the Living Dead. Most of them are shite. Well, how many Night of the Living Dead? I think that might hold the record for remakes or because of the rights issues. Because there's like an animated version and all this other ones. Most of them are shite. I definitely Googled the spelling. I didn't realize it was a Christmas film. Exactly, yeah. December 22nd. All the mums go to the cinema to watch. Yeah, so it might be on the list, Night of the Living Dead. But Frankenstein, or Mary Shelley's Frankenstein for this one, from 1994. So, from the makers of Bram Stoker's Dracula, Francis Ford Coppola and James V. Hart. Kenneth Branagh directed. He had produced. He had too much Patrick Doyle did the music with was it Robert De Niro as the monster? Let's have a look. I'm trying to see Frank Darabont from Shawshank and The Mist helping with the screenplay. I saw this in the cinema. I enjoyed it a lot more when it came out, but it's not one I go back to. I'm not the biggest Frankenstein fan in any format. Right. Argento's Phantom of Julian Sands was awful. Poor Sands. The Phantom of the Opera is here again and again and again. Who would be a better Loomis? Mini Driver, Gary Cole, or Ed Harris? Gary Cole, I think. He's cool, everything. Night of the Living Dead remake was cool, but I didn't like the barber character. Tony Todd was amazing, though, yes. The short blonde hair woman. This was a long one. Middle of the road for me, exactly. It's not. I had to Google it. If you didn't just get the pictures of his Willy, I think. Just Tisk. I like the Disney version, Phantom of the Megaplex. Oh. There's also, what's it, Phantom of the Mall, Someone's Revenge, but it's a first film, so. Favorite snacks while visiting the shore. Ooh. A 99 ice cream. The unrated 90 has now been released, apparently. Ooh, there you go. This came out at the same time as Wolf with Dickerson and got about the same reception. Yes, Wolf. I do have Wolf. Yes, Wolf didn't count as a remake, or wasn't good enough to be in the top 50. Right. Did you notice the bit where Tony Todd held a Taran like a hook? Foreshadowing. Julian Sands' movie Tennessee Waltz was underrated. Don't know that one. Yeah. Who's got this unrated cut? Yeah, the boy starts shooting and then shoots the petrol pump. But I guess they had to get rid of the characters and the cars as a escape plan. Right, so let's have a look. Fright Night. This one's not bad. Anton, what's his name? Unfortunately, passed away too young. Anton Yetchel from 2011. So yes, no details on this, so I can't look it up. But yeah, Colin Farrell is good as the bad guy. Shocking. Hey, I had Village of the Damned earlier. But Fright Night's not too bad. The sequel to the remake is terrible. Which is, shot in Eastern Europe on a very small budget. There you go. I'm going to the land it was. So yes, I got Frankenstein. I might have Frankenstein here somewhere, but I don't think I do. I heard this was awful, but it is worth watching. Yeah, it's worth watching. It's it is similar. I think it's was it? Damn, the guy from Superbad with the glasses. I thought I had a picture of him here. He's the evil Ed. Oh, there you go. The original Friday Night solid and very iconic 80s film seems weird to need a remake. Yeah, none of these are probably necessary remakes. I hated the original Friday Night. Fucking hell. One of my favorites ever. Yeah, pay attention, Mars, if you're going to be here. I need to get hold of the Friday Night because it's in 3D and I'm a sucker for 3D. I've not seen it in a 3D version on physical media. A Shocker remake. That might be interesting using the internet instead of TVs or something this time. But yeah, 976 Evil. Don't think would work today. Hey, people born in 76 can't talk the classic first one. Yes, first one and the sequel. Because I saw matching the sequel more back in the day because it was just out to rent back then. And I was old enough to get it. The sequel, the sequel to the original is decent. There you go. Peter Berg, I guess, yeah, he was in the original one. Yeah, do I have Shocker? There it's right. Yes, Wes Craven's Shocker. But yeah, that would be an interesting thing for Peter Berg. I've been doing disaster movies as much as any good. There's some horrid, there's some horrid takes on it. And G-Man kills me for what? Somewhat liking Double Dragon. Somewhat liking. Shocker sucked. They should remake it so it doesn't suck. That is the trouble, isn't it? Remake films that were just a bad idea. I make them a good idea, but then they don't have the IP value, do they? What about Friday Night 2? That hasn't had the attention it deserves. I think it hasn't had the attention because it's been unreleased for 30 years, isn't it? Because of the legal action. I think it's coming out properly now, isn't it? Make a UK film set in the 80s called 0898 Evil. Whoa. It is hard to find out, yeah. It came out on VHS and then bad things happened to the producers and the rights went to the sons that did the bad things, as far as I know. I'm assuming Blu-ray, it's called Night of the Dead, the original cut or something. I've dreamed it, but I think it's on the BBFC website and it mentions the long lost head blast. Ooh. I think Wes was talking about remaking Shocker before he died. Oh, that would be good if he. Okay. Oh, thank you. I'm changing the word. Thank you. Thank you, Stacey, for just being here and commenting. So that was Fright Night. Still close to getting Chris Sarandon on, but he's very busy. This one, I disagree with. The Haunting shouldn't be on this list, the 50 anyway. Yes, from the director of Speed and Speed 2, Jan de Bont. Remaking one of my favorites, but it does have Jerry Goldsmith as score. Liam Neeson's in it. Owen Wilson, I think it was the first time I saw Owen Wilson in a film. Catherine Zeta-Jones and Lily Taylor. But yeah, based on The Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson. Another one that's had several remakes and things. But yeah, you just ignore that one and just watch the original from the director of Star Trek: The Motion Picture and West Side Story, I believe. But yeah, your chills will be multiplying. Oh, the work print of the uncut. That's the trouble with work prints. They're such terrible quality, aren't they? Oh, shite. There you go. One more reviews are back. I hated The Haunting so much. I was so disappointed when I saw this in the cinema. The only good thing about it is the spoofing of it in, Scary Movie 2. I used to dial 0898 fighting fantasy phone game called Fist. Oh, I had to stop where it said Fist My Mum. No, it's called Fist. My mum thought I was dialing premium naughty women's lines. Not guilty. I was just a nerdy virgin. Maybe they could remake. I'll put you on timeout if you're going to start trouble. Chris Sandon does a food-related interview show on NPR and public television in Connecticut. Excellent. He's also played, Jesus and Dracula. in many of his films. But yeah, he's just so busy. He's either doing conventions or he's doing his own work. But one day, I'm sure that a Tarantino book of the uncut version, a few bootleg DVDs. I have the work print with the Tangerine soundtrack. Ooh, nice. Shocker got destroyed for its R rating. Doubt we'll ever see it uncut. I don't think anyone wants it. Yeah, so it's not really the need for it. I didn't hate the remake of The Haunting, but I do remember the original from watching it when I was a kid. Yeah, it's one of those late night films for me. The Haunting is one of the few horror films that scared me. Never saw the remake. There you go. Yeah, the original Haunting is very creepy. Gets me. Now, yeah, moving right along. Nosferatu, the Vampire. A Werner Herzog film. Herzog, yeah, with Klaus Kinski and Isabelle Adjani. I don't think I've seen it, but this one is from 1979 now. The Haunting was 1999, so jumping 20 years. But yeah, Werner is an Ed fella. There you go. Some houses are born bad. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, does it? As for The Haunting, one of the many of these films is good, but doesn't touch the original. Wow. I do like Shadow the Vampire, which is about the making of Nosferatu. I love Shadow the Vampire with who is it? I forgot his bloody name now. The two guys that I can't name. Who is Tiffany Helm? But let me know the details. Love the original, but the 99 Haunting was not good. I'd rather watch Ron Shane and Freddy. Is there threesome sex tape out? William Dafoe, as everyone's shouting, but yes, William Dafoe. And John Malkovich, of course, is the director. But yeah, Klaus version was on YouTube last night. Oh, maybe I'll have to check it out. Some remakes are born bad, like The Haunting. However you spell it, yeah. It's Willem Dafoe, isn't it? Not William or Will.I.am. So the original Shocker had some resistance. Mother.
Next say something while I'm talking is getting shot. Please believe that.
There you go. That's for you. Go and get your coat as well. Hang on. I got some other things I can play with here. Ooh. Except I have to take the comments off. No. TikTok. It's all new. There you go. See? Look. Like and subscribe. See? Professionals now. Klaus Kinski is scary enough in real life. I would, yes. I've interviewed a few directors that have worked with him, and that's yes. They said he's mad. I think one of the directors is on this list. I think he directed one of his in the film and said he was very touchy-feely with the ladies. Right. Oh yeah, that's true. Thank you. Witchboard remake recently occurred by Chuck Russell. The original Witchboard was not widely released, and it may have been a limited worldwide. Yeah. Chuck Russell from Elm Street 3. Kinski is dead, but maybe we should check. Go away, Michael Myers. The unofficial sequel to Nosferatu would be Vampire in Venice. That I have seen. I did not enjoy that one either. Yeah, he died decades ago. But yeah, House of Wax. So So what have we had? My Bloody Valentine had Supernatural. Damn, the other one. This one has Jared Padalecki, which also in Friday the 13th remake around the same time. But yeah, everyone went to watch this for either Paris Hilton being killed or Eliza Cuthbert jiggling around. He scared me in Titan Fund and Nosferatu and everything else he was in. Yes, come to think of it. Yes, he is mad bastard. Kinski died in the 90s. Yeah. He was old. He looked old in the 70s. Is there any horror classic that hasn't yet been ravaged by Hollywood? Well, yes, I thought it was fine. yes, Paris Hilton. This was a big draw. This film is far too long. It's nearly 2 hours. I actually didn't mind the house. I felt it was more of a comedy horror. Yes, Eliza Cuthbert was fire in this. When is this? This is 2005. So yes, she was smoking. Because what is it? The Girl Next Door she's in. The opening of season 2 of 24 is the opening episode is great. I have no idea what that means, Michael Myers. But yeah, so such a piss poor pitch, I can't zoom in. Chad Michael Murray. That's about all I can read there, but only Americans know who he is. Music by John Ottman. But yeah, that was the big selling point, wasn't it? Really, see Paris Hilton die. Yeah, what happened to her? I guess usually things it's they start families is the short answer, or Hollywood forgets about them. Ooh, I'd have to wait about. I can't think of that right now, unless it's I just go to say Paris Hilton. I actually like this House of Wax film. I have the UK cinema poster. That's nice. Never brought myself to watch it. I love Valentine Trilogy sequel series to part 1. Yeah, Bloody Valentine. See, Bloody Valentine has a different meaning. Yes, the one everyone asked for, the Rob Zombie Halloween remake. And I will skull fuck anyone that disagrees with me that this is a great film. But if you want a 20-foot Michael Myers from 2007, Halloween is for you. So yes, Malcolm McDowell as Loomis. Sherry Moon Zombies in it. Funny enough. Tyler Dane is the big lad. Scout Taylor Compton and Daniel Harris. I'd like to see them together more, but not in a horror film. Brad Dourif is doing the best with what he's got and still coming out. Music by Tyler Bates. Yeah. Oh, yes. Cuthbert is in the cellar, which was decent. I think, what was that Buried Alive one? Oh, this garbage. It says Michael Myers. He's there. I can see him. Was this the William Castle remake period during the late 90s and 2000? I really like House on the Haunted Hill. That is a good to know as it's coming up. They absolutely destroyed his origins in this, yes. Fukushipi 7-foot redneck Myers. That's him. Generally, one of the worst films I've ever seen, and I've seen some shit. Yeah, the only time it actually gets close to being interesting is the last half hour when it remembers it's a remake of the original film. Sally's here. I like the Grudge remake. May be coming up soon. And it's 2 sequels. It's just everyone dies in them. No one escapes and stops the curse. Spoilers. Ben attended a Q&A with Bill Mosley, who talked about hanging out with Paris. She's said she got paid more to attend a club opening than he did in movies. Yeah, I bet that is true. Tarnishing my good name. Ooh, awful film. Okay, this is Rob Zombie's Halloween was fairly pointless, really. I love House of 1,000 Corpses and Devil's Rejects. Yeah, he's another one of those people that hasn't had a. The Repo movie, was it? What's the Repo movie? Is it Repo Men? Repo Girl? I can't remember which one it was now. Really despise this remake. Wouldn't touch these Rob Zombie disasters for the 10 football. Yeah, the 2 Halloweens are the only Rob Zombie films I've seen because I do not like his style or his music. Well, I've never heard his music, so I can't say. But yes, remakes are more often shot than marketed to producers. Motel Hell remake was commissioned but never finished, and no buyer stepped in for the Japs, and they stopped. Perhaps a new one soon. Motel Hell, eh? Didn't make it to the finale. My DVD was a ghost by then. Oof. Why is this that high? I think it's just name recognition. Rob Zombie has never directed a film I like. There he goes. Because I don't mind the sequel to this, but then, spoilers, the first 20 minutes, which is the best bit, where she's in hospital and escaping Myers, is just a dream. The Hills Have Eyes remake. Well, watch the space. Yeah, why is this? Repo musical movie. That's why. I haven't seen that. Yeah, good shout. Dan Aykroyd as Loomis. That'd be good. He's played a few crazies and psychiatrists in the time. The Crazies remake. Stay tuned. The Repo, the generic opera. These are, we're counting down from 50 to 1. So, yeah, this is in order of goodness. We're getting better as they go on. I don't think the above sentences have ever been said. Exactly. Repo Chick. Don't mind the sequel. I said I don't mind it compared to this. Just checked in. I haven't seen any Rob Zombie movies. There you go. There's no one's seen the Monsters. All right, let's get past this. This is triggering. I should have put a warning up for you people. What about the King Kong remake then, with by Dino De Laurentiis from it's an awesome poster. 1976. Nothing is sacred. Nothing. Directed by John Gilman. John Barry did the music, but Jessica Lange's in it, and Charles Grodin and Jeff Bridges. I remember Charles Grodin. He just plays it straight in this. So, what's he hold? What's Kong holding? What is that? Is it a train? Is it a spaceship? But there we go. Yes, having Daniel topless while he attacks her felt cheap and tasteless. She's a franchise stalwart and deserved better. Yes, she did. And you couldn't see much anyway because she was covered in blood. Oh, I bought the Monsters because I have issues that you do. I want a Tingler remake. Oh, yes. With 4DX, they could do quite good with that. I like the remake of Zombies Halloween, the sequel, not so much. Oh, I'm in minority. Now that's a great cast. Yes. I think Jessica Lange has a nip slip in it. Repo the Opera or Repo Men with Jude Law. Never seen it, but I have Repo the Opera, which is different. Hate films which make a familiar horror faces all the way through just for the sake of it, too. That's definitely what happens there. But yeah, King Kong remake, not the whatever his name is, Frighteners guy did. Hobbit Man did not get his on the list. This is the highest one. Yes, see, Gareth with the important facts. That's why I'm here. I'd like to think facts and entertainment, but I'll get one of those. So, Quarantine, the Wreck remake, with directed by John Shrek something, Seattle. But it does have Dexter's sister. Stupid app. Right. Jennifer Carpenter, that's it. But yeah, as remakes go, pretty good. I think there's a Quarantine 2, isn't there? Ones that stand out from his filmography, exactly. Oh, disgusted for the first Rob Zombie, want to bother the second. Yeah, can't recommend it. This was okay. The original is so good. The original is better, if you can read. How Hillbillies in a Haunted House screams for a remake. I wish we could get a proper true homage remake of The Day of the Dead. They messed it up every single time, and they need to do the Tom Savini one as well. Yes, the straight-to-video Ving Rhames remake in the 2009 or something, was it? Or a bit later than that. It was terrible. But wasn't there a TV series of Dawn of the Dead? They're trying to... Those rep fills were a bit too nauseating, yes. The camera work, I think there's 3 or 4. Is it the second? One's at a wedding, one's at a airport, and one's on a ship. Or am I getting them confused with something else? Oh, Josh can't read again. I mean, as in Dizzy, yes. Not because he's scared. Love the Monsters, but don't have enough curiosity to watch Zombies version. I did read that he sabotaged it because Universal didn't give him creative control. Excellent. Well, yes. The last thing he did, probably, as well. Didn't Quarantine go enjoyably Peter Jackson in the third installment? I did not know there was a third one. Yeah, Sci-Fi Channel show of Dawn of the Dead. Day of the Dead, sorry. Yeah. No hope. I don't do fan footage unless it's Cannibal Holocaust. Ooh. Quarantine 2 was on the plane, I think. Yeah, it's hard to keep up with these things, but yeah. Spoilers for the ending of the film if it's in the poster. Right. So where are we? We're up to 26. Oh, halfway through. So carrying on for 25 is the Amityville Horror. So this is directed by Andrew Douglas. Has It's one of those Michael Bay films where he was just chucking out all the remakes. What did he do? Friday the 13th, Chainsaw Massacre, The Amityville. Trying to think what the other one, if he did any others. Ryan Reynolds, Melissa George, and Philip Baker Hall. So yeah, but if it is a remake of Amityville. Yes, there was a Day of the Dead TV show. I think I still got the one series, probably for the best. 26, good God, man. Is that good or bad? This was a bit shit. Day of the Dead is too good to remake. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have anyone I got on VHS. It's got a terrible poster. This film is one and done for me, yes. Shite is the general consensus. None and done for Myers. All right. I think the only good bit is they get this. The babysitter comes in and gets traumatized. But then we get to I Spit on Your Grave remake or Day of the Woman remake, whichever takes your pick. Went for the classic poster. Now, another type of film I don't like is home invasions and just grape soda revenge films. But this is 2010. Amityville was 2005. But I think this led to a franchise, which is weird. So, yeah, Melissa George, I think, is Angel from Home and Away. So I think there's 3 of these films now. I could be wrong. This list is getting worse. There was a good bit in the remake. Oh, that was Amityville. Oh, only seen the original. Oh, I do have the original. I did have the original. Yes. There we go. But yeah, everyone likes the sequel set best. The prequel. Panic Room is not bad home invasion film to me. Yes, that's not bad home invasion film. I'll give you that one. I Spit remake is bloody awful. Totally missed the point of the first one. Oh, there you go. Who did this? Stephen Monroe. Based on someone else's Day of the Woman, so it's a remake of a remake. Tracy Walters in it. See names. Yeah, Anchor Bay Films. The Hitcher remake with Sean Bean was awful and is not on the list. And Demi's ass is better. Melissa George is fantastic in Triangle. That is true, Mike. I Spit on Your Grave. The VRA wouldn't. Okay, that works. Okay. Go wait. The remake of is a guilty pleasure. The original makes me want to wash my eyes out. I've seen them all, but part 2, that's the meanest for me. Okay, I really like Panic Room from Josh. What about Home Alone? I guess that is a home invasion film. I Spit remake sequel is even worse. Right. Okay. Let me in. So we got Chloe Grace Moretz again for the 3rd time already. But so yes, from the director of Cloverfield, who is the director of The Batman, isn't it? I think. I can't read it. Matt Reeves, yes, I think that is correct. I think I am correct. But yeah, there's a bloody big writing right there. But there you go. What about that one? The following remakes or sequels would be made to keep and or retain full rights. Hand Rocks the Cradle, Roses, Backdraft, and many more. Hollow Rights, Retention Projects, Black Widow, 1987 as well. I don't know who won the rights to some of these because they're not moneymakers. Up in, I'm the Hitcher. Hate Part 2, the remake was good, but Part 2 was way too mean-spirited for me. Oh, that's the Amityville one. So Let Me In at the Cinema, great remake, yes. Actually, knew what I was doing. Oh, but prefers the original. Okay. Really, really good. Should be high, especially next to the rest of the film. It was all right. preferred the Chloe version to the original, but thought it was meh. And yeah, I think as the remake has a better storyline as such, but I understand why Hollywood wants to make English versions of foreign language films. It saddens me, but I understand it. Yeah. Like most of the 80s comedies, was it Three Fugitives and Three Men and a Baby were all French films of the 80s. The Beetle bloke is still in the chat. He just can't get his computer to work. Right, here we go. An 80s film remake from Chuck Russell. There he is. And Frank Darabont again. Shawnee Smith and Kevin Dillon. And Candy Clark and Erica Eleniak. Well, you're welcome here. Even if you're lurking. Good one at last. Yeah, oh dear. So we are at number 23 from 1988, The Blob. Terror Has No Shape, but yeah, it's a great film. So yeah, if you see one film on this list so far. Oh, hang on. Josh hasn't seen this. I think this would be right up your alley, Josh. But yeah, great practical effects, great people dissolving effects and etc. People being yanked into things they shouldn't fit in. Ooh, Blue Iris has got the 4K. I bet that looks nice. Yeah, the Eleniak scene is ickier than the actual Blob. Yeah, gets to put his hand in some Eleniak and gets more than he bargained for. The 80s remakes of 50s monster movies are the exception to the rule, taking a great idea and fulfilling its potential with great practical effects. Well, might as well just put that on the screen forever. Thank you, Ian. I thought to get the poster for the remake of The Blob, Shawnee Smith and Dylan Bloke were at the Texas Frightmare Con I attended. That's a shame. But yeah, good call. I want my picnic bar. I want a picnic bar. Yes. Who should play the next Dark Half main character? Maybe cast 2 people as main role or the split person. Didn't they do? Or were they going to make a Dark Half remake? I don't know. Yes. Who should? I can't think of anyone these days because there isn't anyone that could play these things. ITV used to show the Blob remake. How did they? A life preserver in an ocean of vomit. Oh, everyone's getting fucking Siskel and Ebert tonight. A picnic bar. I did think a picnic bar when not the chocolate bar, but a picnic bar. Right. The Grudge remake with Sarah Michelle Gellar. So yes, this was 2004 when Japanese horror started getting westernized in the late 90s. We got to see it. I saw it on Sky Movies back then. I think the original Grudge and Ring and then Ringu, or not Pingu. But yeah, so I think this is it directed by the original director, I believe. Someone will tell me if I'm wrong. Based on whatever it is. Ghost House Pictures, when they were starting to make films. So yeah, Sam Raimi's company, Ghost House Pictures. So it's got Bill Pullman. And I can't remember much about this one. I know it got a sequel. Was it 2002? What did I say? 2004. I don't know. Oh dear. What are the purple crowns with numbers about? Yeah, I don't know. It's like the more you comment, the higher you get crowns. Rob Zombie Blob remake, please. Oh, there you go. Red flag, Michael. Red flag. Isn't Tim Burton going to remake Attack of the 50-Foot Woman with Margot Robbie if it's considered a horror film? Yeah. Don't know why. I'm going to stick to my, Attack of the 50-Foot Cam Girl. Dark Half, I quite like, but doesn't anyone really remember it? Yeah, I remember it. I saw it in the cinema. George A. Romero directed it. Timothy Hutton, is it? Stars in it as the 2 parts, and the Sparrows, a lot of Sparrows. I wish Hollywood would tap into James Herbert novels. They tried, didn't they, in the 90s? We got The Haunted. Then they did the dog one for some fucking reason. But yeah, some of his films will be cracking. Books as films. A mystery movie. The original director did this remake, I think. See, thank you. I thought so. This is all white at the back. Only seen the Ring remake. Too lazy to read subtitle films. That's the trouble. So am I. I watched, Bodyguard Keeper the other night with Sonny Chiba. It wasn't as wild as I was hoping it was going to be, but told us I couldn't tell if my subtitles were working. Oh, haven't seen that in, I'm afraid. Yeah. This was Ring was 02, I think. Okay, that makes sense. I like the dark half, the book and the movie. Yeah, I read the book back in the day before or after the movie. It was 2004. See, making me look stupid. Have I got it? Stupider, sorry. It's here somewhere. I got The Ring and The Grudge, I think. Somewhere, but I can't. If I had a co-host, I could sneak off. I love this movie with the part with Claire Duvall at the beginning and Grace Zabriskie and with Tom Cruise's cousin playing it. Yes, William Mapotha with the original name, isn't he? He appears in lots of films. Didn't they make that with Daryl Hannah? The Grudge. Oh, hang on. I'm confused. I'm so behind on the comments. Timothy Hutton, that's it. What's the name from Field of Dreams? That's it. I'm getting mixed up with The Ring, which is kind of understandable. That is understandable. That's it. Fluke with Eric Stoltz. Of all the films, I think is Samuel Jackson doing a voice in that? I can't remember. But yeah, why do Fluke when you got The Magic Cottage or Rats? I know they did do Rats and Soul Survivor or whatever it was called, but yeah, they could do them better. The Grudge remake has Raimi backing. Think I have it on DVD. Remember that the comedy track entertaining. So The Grudge 1 2005, can't remember much about it. Apart from Buffy was in it. Yes, remember the shower scene and extra hands, and then they spoofed it in that scary movie. That's it, the sparrows are flying again. Yeah, the hands in the hair. That is creepy. It's not Grudge Match, I'm right. No, it's not Robert De Niro and Sylvester Stallone. Haunting with Kate Beckinsale, except she uses a body double for the top of the scene, I've been told by experts. The Japanese and Korean originals of these films are wonderful and totally worth watching. The American versions are not as good. Yeah. If you can watch the foreign films or to cover them all of these remakes, they are better films, but there is reading required. How is the Grudge crap above the Blob? Well, you strap in. 50-foot woman with Daryl Hannah. I mean, that is ringing a bell now. I don't think I saw it. Remake Droopy as a horror. I will ask Natasha Tossini if she'll do that. She's done the Winnie the Pooh ones and the Mickey Mouse ones. The Haunting has just been ruined. Oh, yeah. But the 50-foot Daryl Hannah, assuming was Scorn Diamond, flopped. I think I had Daniel Boyle in it. Oh. Dear. Let's move on. The Mummy from where are we? 1959. So this is the Hammer remake of The Mummy when they were going through their time of remaking the Universal films. More fan of the Dracula movies from Hammer than The Mummy, so I don't know if I've seen it. I've maybe seen it once. Directed by Terence Fisher with Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, and that's about all I know about it. Nerve-shattering shock, apparently. Yeah, Haunted with Beckinsale is decent, but don't think it's a remake. Could be wrong. No, it's not a remake. It's just made from the book, isn't it? The Mummy, another one that's been done to death. Exactly. The Mummy or Hammer's The Mummy or Indiana Jones and the Mummy. Yep, it's the Hammer's Mummy. All new in Technicolor. So yes, they've started their remakes, and we'll get to another one of theirs in a minute. The Last House on the Left. Another one I haven't seen. Who did this? I can't read it. How come some of these pictures are HD and some aren't? Never mind. Who's in this? Tony Goldwyn and Monica Potter. Garrett Dillahunt. He's good. He's one of those that can do comedy and be nasty bastard as well. But yes, what do we know about this one? Remake Popcorn. Wasn't that filmed in Africa or South Africa? I think I like me some horror Hammer, but this is no Brendan level classic. Ooh. I don't mind the Hammer movies as they brought a more British and Gothic sensibility. That's nice, yes. All right, I have Although I have copied the 1990 version from DVD to beta to test machines. That was supposed to say expensive and flopped. I think Oscar Engines pitched. What happened to Monica Potter? Yeah, another one that went off the radar. Love Brendan Fraser's Mummy film remake. Yes, that is better. Oh, I like the Last House on the Left remake. Wish I could have reviewed. Liked it, but the microwave ending killed it. Love the music. Craven's version is harsh. Exactly. Craven, when he wasn't making porn, went into very nasty films. But the GOAT director of Hammer Films, yes, Terence Fisher, was great. So, yeah. So what is it? The kid gets killed, the parents find out the killers come to their house and then get revenge on them. Right, more Halloween. Now, this one's a tricky one, because I always thought this was a sequel to the first film. But for some reason, they've put it in as a remake. What is your thoughts on that? If it's not a remake, I will move past it. But yes, Halloween 2018 at number 19. Like Ripper, of course. Real horror it's Sunday night. Yeah, this is depressing. Late Sunday night. The original Last House on the Left was already a remake of the Swedish Ingmar Bergman film movie, yes, The Virgin Spring. Ah, there you go. So, I don't know why that's not on the list. Which remake makes original movies even better? I would say the Fog remake makes the... Yeah, that's a good point. Does it make a crap remake make the original one better? The original is kind of remake is even better. That is true. This is more of a sequel, right? Yes, I would say. Oh, so hello, Ramon. Yes, I forgot to say hello. It's not a remake at all. I'm assuming Last House remake doesn't have the silly chicken scene. Oh, shite. Okay, the Fog shite remake is the worst of all. Yeah, it's not on the list. Nor is Candyman, but that can be taken as a sequel anyway. Kind of like the macro killing superstition. Oh, the witch. Jamaica. Yeah, thank you, Ramon. So yes, we're moving swiftly on. What about it? Chapter 2 is better than all the others from 2019. But yes, spoilers. Chapter 1 is on the list coming up. They should have ended the sequel to this one, yes. Candyman was actually decent, if a bit woke. I don't know, I was laughing at it more than... Same with Conjuring 3, I was laughing at the exorcism. That's not how it should have been. I think the Halloween title is to blame for people thinking it's a remake. Yeah, they call it Halloween. Yeah. So that's the third film that's called Halloween. One the remake, one a sequel. Love it. Saw it in the cinema. There you go. It's not bad. It's a good Halloween film. The Fog remake was. I watched better than Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Better animation as well. It was good, but Tim Curry cannot be beaten. Timothy Curry, sorry. It remake absolute balls. The thing I don't like about bad remakes is how when new generations discover the remakes first, yes, that is true, they do first appear in search results, so they usually don't get to discover the originals, yes. Jack Back's sequel, series, or remake has been discussed. Is that Jack's Back with James Spader from the 80s? I prefer Timothy Chinese. Ooh, getting bloody hungry now. Preferred kills and ends. Woo! What the bloody hell? Carrie remake with Junior Moore, not that great. There you go, that was up earlier. Why is it? I have a soft spot for the new It movie since it was filmed close to my house, but it would be I'd be lying if I said it was better than the 1990 version. Yeah, the second. This what was it? This one is nearly. This second chapter is nearly as long as the first TV series complete, isn't it, or whatever it was? I think 3 hours. Hit remake summarizes everything I hate about modern horror. That is a good point. Got bored with it. Remake. Tim Curry is Pennywise to me. If you let me look it up. If you want a good Pennywise, Michael Myers, Joker style slasher film, I would point you to Halloween. Let me see. There it is. It starts off with a similar to Halloween, with a young man kid killing people on his street. I'll put the link in there. You can check it out. It's out in America at the moment, and it's coming out in a couple of weeks in the UK. Oh, Jamaica for popcorn. Told you some dodgy takes tonight. These Halloween remakes are one and done for me. Yes, took me way too long to get the Timothy Chinese bro joke. Yes, it did. Wasn't sure about Ends at first. Oh, I like them all. Yeah, I've watched Ends at least twice, and I still don't like it. Right. So, what could be better than It Chapter 2? Dracula with Christopher Lee, of course. So, yes, I think it's called Horror of Dracula to most audiences. Don't see it alone. So, yes, me and Alucard will be covering the 3 first films of Dracula franchise from Hammer in October. The Stepfather remake is an abomination and isn't on this list, luckily. But yeah, Peter Cushing as Van Helsing, or as his descendants in later episodes, or I think he just isn't Cushing like relatives of Dr. Frankenstein as well. It should have been a 3-parter. Ooh, there you go. How many was it? Where is it? Well, this is where it gets technical. Hammer Draculas, I think he's in 6. He played Dracula for Jess Franco in a film where he has a moustache, which makes it weird. Then was it 7 Samurai versus 7 Vampires, which is official. Peter Cushing's in it, and it's a Hammer film, but he's not in it, I don't think. Ends would have been so much better if he pulled her into the mincer with him at the end. I was expecting that. That would have been an ending. People will remember it a lot better. Dracula Tear is Bella, Christopher, and Gary. There you go. Remake Sister Act as a horror remake in 40 years. It's no reason probably why they won't do that. Love me some Nick Cage Dracula. Oh dear. Are we expecting Hills Have Eyes in top 5? It might be. I'm not going to spoil it. Fuck Laurie, yes. Surely, Mike. Okay. Let's have a look then. There it is. 16, Night of the Living Dead from 1990. So, what is it? Based on the screenplay, Tom Savini directing, George Romero screenplay. Where's the music? Tony Todd, Patricia Tallman. Music composed by Paul McCullough. I don't know that one. But Manime Golan production. See, look, it's a Canon film. Or what he was doing after Canon. That's it. 7 Golden Vampires. I think that might be it. Jess Franco, his face is going to be on this list. Nope. Oh, they're showing The Fly in Audience 2. This is a damn fine remake. Love me some Tony Todd, yep. The best thing about that is the poster. Ooh. The Fly 2, going to be top 3. 16's a bit high for this. Okay, compared to... Well, wait till you see what's coming up. I wish Peter Cushing had been all the Christopher Lee Dracula films. He was always the best adversary to Lee's Dracula. That is true. One of my favorites is Dracula 1973, just because it's hippies and beatniks. Hills of Eyes has to be there. Have we even spoke about the Shite Omen remake? Oh, that's not number 1. Shite Omen remake is not on the list. And I think I put the wrong posters up here. Some of these are not the remake posters. I like the Dead remake and House of Iron. Savini made a proper movie instead of going down to the gore fest route. That is true. Everyone expected it to be a gore fest, I think, because Savini was involved, but he said, not going to do it like that, mates. Love the 70s Dracula, yeah. That's the reason I watch it. Will Eyes be higher than Dawn of the Dead remake? Ooh, people are getting to remembering. So yes, then we get to Nosferatu 2024. I still haven't seen this. People have said it's good, but I'm not the biggest fan of Robert Eggers because I saw Weapons last night and everyone said that was really good too. And they were wrong about that. It's not even on the list. Oh dear. Wow. These are in some kind of order. There's some kind of order, yes. Tom Tolles from Henry Portrait of Sicko was a great villain in Living Dead 2. The Thing has to be number 1. Not spoilers. Dawn will be higher. That's true. Still will not watch either. There you go. Saw it at the cinema. It was both good and not needed at the same time. Yeah, who's the monster? Oh, Bill Skarsgård, of course. Pennywise that we just saw. Nicholas Hoult, who was in that other vampire film, as someone mentioned with Nick Cage. Lily Rose Depp. Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's in everything, and Willem Dafoe. But yeah, I will. I think is it a long film? Is it about 2 hours? Oh, really solid in my opinion. Okay. Told you Weapons wasn't great. Listen to me. Yeah, that's why I haven't seen it for a while, because like, it wasn't in a rush. But I knew it wouldn't be great because it's put the guy that did Barbarian. Oh, haven't seen Nosferatu 24 yet. I was going to say Scarface and then realized it was just horror films. 93 minutes in. There was some subtle hints. Oh, Josh loves some eggers. Is American Werewolf in London still considered a remake of the Wolfman? Well, we had Halloween 2018, but American Werewolf is not on this list. Saville's hands again, dear. I don't think Christopher Lee appeared. Yes, I think only Cushion did. I wasn't sure if Christopher Lee appeared as pictures or stock footage or something, but yeah. Really weird that the 7 Golden Vampires with Peter Cushing in. I don't know if I've ever seen it or blocked it from my mind. Right. We are at number 14, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003. Now, how many have we had since? We've had the prequel to this. Then there was it Leatherface? Then there was the Netflix film. I feel like I'm missing one. Oh, yeah, there we go. Jewelry. Oh, great film this. Yes, I like this one. This one is good. It doesn't have oh no, it's got the other one is Do Your Thing, Cuz, isn't it? That's not the prequel, is it? That's what was that one called? Nah, American Werewolf isn't a remake. To me, it's a comedy horror riff on the Wolfman themes and story. Exactly. It does take place in London, but so does the Wolfman. This is a great remake, TCM 2003. I've always loved, yeah. So this is the trouble. Did well. People liked it. Platinum Bay, yeah, Michael Bay's stuff, and then they just decided to go crazy with remakes. The original one is one of the best of all time. Oh, what did you pick up? Evil Dead original tape, didn't you, Josh? You bastard. Have I missed Elm Street? The dumpster fire can't be this high, surely. It's not on the top 50. What were the main things you didn't like about Weapons? Well, not long, but all logic went out the window. Stuff like Friday the 13th or Chainsaw Massacre I can let slide, but when it's supposed to be thing, like, yeah, there'd be a lot more investigations than anything happening. If 20 children went missing, the town would be stripped. Poltergeist remake dreadful. Oh yes, we haven't had a Poltergeist remake. That's probably why. 3D. 3D. It was just called 3D, was it? I liked it, but apart from the original, I bought them all because I couldn't have done without them. Because yeah, what's there? Original Texas Chainsaw, Cannon's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, Leatherface 3, New Generation 4, then the remake, wasn't it? This is the beginning. It was also great. Well, Leah Emery. Fair enough. There you go. TCM remake is better. One of the better remakes, yes, and it's only at 14. Shaun of the Dead is similar to American Werewolf in London in that sense. Yes. Definitely wouldn't say American Werewolf is a remake. It just has werewolves. Exactly. See, we can get along. Right, here we go. House on the Haunted Hill. You discuss that while I grab my tape. Right. All that just to get my signed. Sure. Is a funky old house, isn't it? Director William Malone. Lovely chap. Sign that. After I interviewed him. But yeah, where did I get to after missing all the comments? Original one of the best of all time. Oh, sorry. Done all that. Oh, I didn't like Weapons either. Incredibly bad writing. See, me and Ramon agree. Definitely just about werewolves. Evil Dead tape is good, but my TCM is better. Yeah, well, nothing like TCM. I've got the uncut 2000 one in widescreen, but includes original and sequel trailers. See that, Salmon. I watched Poltergeist Remake 3 times and cannot remember it. I watched it twice to give it a chance, once in 3D. Forgot about just shite. I like the beginning. There you go. The Ring doorbell footage was strangely absent in weapons apart from one scene. You do have a point, like, exactly. And then, yeah, they I won't spoil it, but yeah, some people, a man and a woman and a son, just don't go out anymore. Or the son goes out, but no one else, the parents don't, and no one notices. Friends, family, neighbors. It's not like there was powers stopping stuff happening, but yeah, and even I found the woman annoying. Once got an Evil Dead preset for a quid a video shop I worked in. Another sort of remake. Jeffrey Rush is excellent. Yes, he is great in this. Sonya Blade's in it, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Oh, good. Everyone's agreeing with me. I honestly thought Haunted had some truly creepy moments. Yes, it does. Reanimator guy's in it for a little bit. Chris Kattan from Saturday Night Live. I thought it said Bridget Nielsen. It's Bridget Wilson. Tay Biggs. Biggs. I can't remember who it is, but yeah. Robert Zemeckis, Joel Silver, producers, and William Malone, director. He gave me this nice. I don't want to break it. He did Fear.com too, so I got a nice little work. Oh, nearly. Yeah, sent me a few freebies along with the signed VHS, which is nice. And it does have Peak Famke Janssen. Yep. No one likes to show I'm kidding you, lucky devil. Yeah, he says the man showing off Evil Dead. Back in the day, American Werewolf in London was kind of touted as a remake of the Wolfman, was it not? I may be wrong. I can see how it was, because both films have werewolves and in London. Really liked House of the Haunted Hill 99. I have a flipper DVD in one of those horrible cardboard cases. Yeah, it's a Warner film, isn't it? Yes, it is. They started that. Sheriff Hoyt is the top 3 character in the whole TCM franchise for me. Yeah, he's great. The House on the Haunted Hill poster would be great apart from the floating heads. Yeah. Thought that was going to happen. My tapes, my beautiful tapes. Not my Exorcist. It's all good, Josh. It's all good. It landed on me. Soft landing. I need to get more room for my tapes. There we go. Those cards, yeah, those don't age well because if you put them together or something, the cardboard bends in the middle, so you get a shit poster. Right. Yeah, Weapons was vastly overrated, actually. I'm expecting the same of The Long Walk. There you go, Universal Pictures. It's not the worst one. At least it's got the handprint, which is a bit different. The more polished the film is, the less scary it is. I don't know if anyone's seen the sequel to the remake, Return to the House on Haunted Hill. It's not as good, but it is a straight-to-video one. You have an original Evil Dead tape. What format is it? Beta and the first gen on VHS. Peak Famke. This is the first from the Dark Castle. That's it. Thank you, Jesse. They wanted to do the Haunting and 13 Ghosts. Yeah, they did 13 Ghosts and the Haunting. Was there another one? No. I think this was it, wasn't it? Nice Irish. Irish. Would you rather fight Jason in the outdoors or in those Jaws 3 tunnels? Ooh, yeah. Don't stand a chance against him now. Either way, I'll try in the tunnels because he doesn't like water. I give up. It's long gone. This was 20 years ago. Was the VHS, I think, had a yellow label. Ty Diggs' filmography. What's he done? That's a lovely Exorcist thing. Yeah, that's a lovely. Josh sent me this. Wasn't good enough for him, but keeps me. And we played it on my birthday, and it was a treat. It wasn't signed, but you can't have everything. don't think I'd send it off to be signed either. I wrote one sentence review of weapons somewhere. It was something like this: when you put soup into a body, I did think that you're feeding people in a comatose state, and they're just saying, yeah, they need food to get energy, but humans do stuff with food. That's another thing I thought. Yeah, I knew it was starting off all right, and I thought this is going to piss me off, isn't it? It's going to be the same as Barbarian, have pointless nonsense, and it was right. CJ at the end of House Hotel for me. Yeah, there's the ghost when it does all the shimmering and it's naked women and stuff, and yes, man. Well, exactly. I got my flip phone here. Look, try typing with that keyboard. 3 letters to 1 button. It'll be a while. 13 Ghosts remake or whatever. It was a fun movie, and each ghost had an interesting look, and the house was odd. Yes, I do like that one. I don't own that on VHS, which is a shame. But I did watch 13 Erotic Ghosts the other day, which has my future guest Richard Gabay in it, and the lovely Julie Strain. I don't think she was wearing any clothes in the whole of that film, but that's why we love her. Another one that's having a tribute at some point when I get around to it. Yes, The Long Walk looks good, but I'm not expecting great things. Exactly, same as Weapons. Everyone was saying it's best horror film ever, best film in decades, and all this, and I instantly know it's not. 13 Ghosts is such a shite. It's good fun. I want to see Long Walk. Yep. Nice and shame. Yep. Exorcist VHS. Yes, very nice. Thank you. Together's Love from Pazuzu. I hope not. Who sleeps though? I should have signed it for you, G-Man. Yes, you should have. I'll send it back. When's the Attack Force live? Have I missed it? That's on Jeff's channel. I only made it halfway through that film. That was for his watch party. Hey, the rodents here. If is a remake, if it's based on an original source, I don't consider the thing a remake as it's based on John Campbell Jr.'s big. Let's pass it over to the chat. So, well, the thing has 3 versions and a prequel, isn't it? Because there's the Thing from Outer Space in the 50s. There was Horror Express from the 70s, which is using the book as well. Then there was The Thing, John Carpenter's The Thing, which is supposed to be based on the book more than the film. So it's not a remake of the film, it's a remake of the book. So let's have a look. Yes. It's erotic ghosts. It's not even exotic, it's erotic. So yes, Google 13 erotic ghosts. It is, I think it's Fred Olen Ray directed it. It's just a collection of lesbian scenes, basically. That thing Ghost was shite. Invasion by Slashes 78 is one of the best remakes. I might hear about that soon. I would say a remake is a remake regardless, just because it's been made before already. There you go. That's why we've got 3 Halloweens on this. 2 Halloweens on this list. One of the 13 Ghosts is a naked princess. So it makes sense. Yes. They're supposed to be making a TV series of 13 Ghosts with the story of each ghost. But I don't know if we need that to know the backstory of all the ghosts. That's why I asked about American Werewolf in London. There you go. Carpenter said it ain't a remake. Exactly. He says it's not a remake, but it's somehow on this list. A prequel, for the most part, is a remake of. There you go. Colin Hunt in The Exodus. Pazuzu, bless you. 70s Body Snatchers. Yeah, hold your horses. If you're Kevin McClory, you will say, what's a remake? Bloody Pazuzu. Yeah, he's a nuisance. He's got that. Right on. Carpenter also says, I think Jesse's fallen asleep. He'll repeat. So, yes, Evil Dead. Where did we get to? Oh, nearly in the top 10 by midnight. 2013. So this one's not bad. I don't mind this one. Not one I watch a lot. I've only seen it 2 or 3 times since it came out. But I certainly liked it better than Rise. Carpenter said the Ward was good. That was his last directed film, was it? Speaking of Evil Dead, exactly. Let me check. I got nothing else on the floor. But yeah, very bloody, lots of practical effects, and I can't see who did it. But this isn't, even though the people that made this said it's not a remake, because it's supposed to be in the same universe as the first film. I think only the first film. Oh, hang on. Never saw an Evil Dead remake. Kind of don't want it. There you go. Started the latest one, couldn't get into it. Is that Rise? Yeah, that was that Rise, or was there one after that? I think they're making another one. The Ward is rubbish. Who's in The Ward? Is it Amber Heard? Or am I just guessing now? This one is super gory. Saw it in the theater and thought it was great. See, it's Fede Alvarez. Fede, isn't it? Not Freddy. Fede Alvarez did this one. He did Alien Romulus, didn't he? Oh, see, Michael Rise. Actually, to explain my standing with remakes, The Blob 98, which we had earlier, is the best remake ever. Not based on a novel. It's off an original script and compared to the original movie, 75-year-old McQueen as a teen. Yes, he was a bit old. And then the Sutter Blob. Oh, I love Evil Dead and have Evil Dead remake up there with The Hills of Eyes and not The Thing. So I can have The Blob instead. There you go. The Evil Dead franchise is solid all round. Movies and the show. I did love the show. Damn shame that ended on another bloody cliffhanger. That's why my rule works. Whether it's a remake or a sequel or reimagining, I can just dismiss it as a cynical ploy. These aren't cash grabs, so Alien Rom for yeah. Enjoyed this chapter. There you go. Evil Dead 13 was good. 2 versions released. A strong version. Can't remember which one I saw. I don't know what we got over here. Yes, it was Amber Heard will resist making a joke. Keep it clean, Myers and Josh. I missed you talk about the Bob remake. I put that at number 2 out of the thing. 2 80s remakes. Good Jason Goes to Hell because it's a remake of The Hidden. That's it. Pretty much copies it. Yes, it does. I won't get my signed Hidden. I'll just get my unsigned Jason Goes to Hell. But yeah, I don't like Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah, it is just something monstrous jumping from person to person. Well, yeah, what happened to the extended version? Did it only come out in certain countries or in formats? Right, The Crazies. Here we go. It's another Romero remake, isn't it? Yep. Breck Eisner did this one. It's got my mate Timothy O in it. I wish he's not my mate yet. Unfortunately, he's doing Alien Earth at the moment. Rhea Mitchell, but yeah, this one is better. This one I like better than the original. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Alien Romulus was a remake. It's the same vein as Zombies Halloween. Takes all the movies before it and cram it into one movie. That it does, yes. Somehow it takes movies that it's a prequel to and makes it. David Jason Goes to Hell would be an interesting film. Ooh, I'm gonna write that. The Crazies is a very good take. There you go. Not bad compared to the original. There you go. What do you want remade? Ishtar, I think, if Franz is out. The Crazies movie is solid, but I prefer the remake over the original. There you go. Me and the Rodent agree. Bet they're not as eager to do the Knight Riders remake. I don't think I finished the Knight Riders. Was it knights on motorbikes in armor and stuff? And it was just, by 2 hours in, it was still just talking. I thought, oh, I ain't got time for this. It was a Dutch release. There you go. I think I've got it somewhere. There you go. I've seen this when it first came out. Todd Oliphant is the star, I believe. Yes, he is. He is. Unfortunately, he's aging out of everything now. The flight just popped into my head. It's coming up. Timothy Oliphant is coming underrated. Yes, if you haven't seen Justified, give that a watch. Or Deadwood. Both amazing. The Crazies, really like it, but it has a lenticular 3D sleeve on the Blu-ray. Oh, weird. Right. Okay, we're into the top 10. So it should be all plain sailing here, shouldn't it? I'm sure you won't have any problems with any of these. Oh dear. I can see I might as well give up now. So first of all, we got Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Could put my teeth in. Yeah, watch out, they'll get you while you're sleeping. That is a hell of a poster. But yes, Philip Kaufman directed, based on the novel. So is it a remake? Jeff Goldblum, Renner Cartwright. I always forget Leonard Nimoy's in it. And Donald Pointed Sutherland. Oh, that is an awful poster. It is messy. I will give you that, because you can't tell what the hell's going on. Let's have a look at that, because it doesn't really explain what's going on. But it's Okay. Oh, it's Lenticular on the DVD. Another remake I prefer over the original is Snyder's Dawn of the Dead. I love Romero, but Crazies and Dawn are two of the better in remade form. It's a good one. See, that's a wonderful poster. Shatters, did you say? Did I? Should be top 5 for Mike. Oh, he's got the Blu-ray with the 3D slip. 50s is better, but this is Ace. 78 Body Snatchers, also a better movie. All disagreements happening. Even the hidden could be a remake of Horror Express, which involves a body jumping alien. That is also true. Horror Express, which is copyright free in America only. Hey, there he is. Jimmy's here. We'll be tackling Alan Silvestri next time. 78 Body Snatchers is great. At the end with Donald Sutherland. Missed that guy. Yeah, he was great. As we said, Puppet Masters as well. Yes, Street Trash. It looks like, yeah, the Incredible Melting Man or something. But yeah. Is this the oldest remake on here? Yeah, so this is the oldest remake. Number 10. Invasion of Body Snatchers. There it is. People were asking for it. The Hills Have Eyes. Which was, yeah, Alexander Aja. So he did... Because, yeah, why isn't Piranha on this list? Surely that's better than some of these. But, who's in this? Catherine Quinlan, Emil Del Raven, Robert Joy, Ted Levine, Rubs the Lotion, or from Monk, if you know them from Monk, as a captain. But there you go. So far, so good. Wish I could remember the poster I saw on the side of the cinema for Body Snatchers. It was like a painting of half the people emerging. Invasion of Body Snatchers has been done, I think, 4 times now. Body Snatchers and Invasion. Yep, that's it. So we had the 50s, 70s, 90s, and early noughties. So I think we're due one. Hills Have Eyes is better than the original. Even the sequel is better than the original sequel. So I've got, yeah, the original one there in my old Palace Horror. People may remember that in the UK. It doesn't say if it's cut. Probably is. I have this. They got the sequel too. But I think I've only seen it once because it is one of those films that's a lot of stuff from the original redone with a bloody dog's dream. This should be higher. Fantastic film. Well, there's obviously better films than this on the list. That girl looks too relaxed with that with his hand holding her down. Yes. Zombies Halloween is better than half the other Halloweens, and I said it. Whoa. You should have been here at number... where did that get you? Number 30, Rob Zombies Halloween, indeed. Did you know the original version, Invasion of the Body Snatchers novel, was already a sort of remake ripoff of Heinlein's novel, The Puppet Masters, which already came out before the book. Aha! So yeah, we discussed the film Puppet Masters from the 90s with Donald Sutherland earlier, so he's in 2 versions of that book. Talking of posters being odd, I have the Daily Earth digital original poster with Gort is holding a random woman in a fainting pose, like some sort of hero. Yeah, Scottish, what? Yeah, you'll have to figure it out. He's Scottish. Hills of Eyes is the last remake I remember enjoying. Not keen on the original. I must admit, I think it's got Dee Wallace in it, hasn't it, original? But this one gets the job done. I think this is, yeah, the CGI fire is a bit off at the beginning, but yeah. I take back my high. Revoked. Hills Have Eyes remake, a great movie. Now, what about the sequel to the remake of Hills Have Eyes, where the soldiers go in alien style? Remake performance. Well, if it's not The Thing, I guess Tony Todd in Night of the Living Dead is a good one. That's how I first discovered him before the old Candyman. I think someone mentioned this the other day. I think Berryman is still alive. I think he's still doing. He just looked old back in the day. Oh, agreed. Hills Have Eyes. His remake is better than the OG. There you go. The definitive improvement. There you go. The sequel is better. There you go. Think so. He is still alive. The Hills of Eyes is just missing a couple of seconds where he puts the gun in the blonde girl's mouth. Thank you, Michael Mouse. The Hills Have Eyes remake is another solid remake. You said it wrong there. I said it. You're round. So the Scottish Geek Guy had the vinyl soundtrack of the Rob Zombie or the original Carpenter Halloween. Excellent question. 2 was all right. Yeah, I don't mind 2. If I watch them, I wish to watch them as a double. There you go. Aja is a pretty good director. Yes. I'm trying to think of what he's done, but yes. Hills of Eyes 77 was another Craven one that got cut to bits on its release. It's really choppy in places. No shit. Hello, Jim. How are you? Jim will be joining me Thursday to be orientated into a 90s cinema. See if we're up to the task. He's already done it, so he should get a head up. Shawnee Smith as Meg Penny in the Blob remake from '88. She's up there with Sarah Connor and Ellen Ripley. She was tough. Shawnee Smith is pretty much great in everything. She was even in what's it called? We did the other day, Summer School. And now the kids as a horror would be fun. Well, it's funny you say that because was it guest Brian Usna is credited for the story of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So maybe it was supposed to be a horror. So like the original, the remake is more watchable. Yes, exactly. Then we get to The Ring, Japanese horror remake with gobbledygook. I'm trying to think who directed that. Was it the guy that? I can't see. Never mind. You can tell me who directed it. The new I Know What You Did Last Summer is definitely a remake of the original. It's almost the same movie. Yes. 2 of the same cast as well, isn't it? That's it. Yes. Did he direct the remake? Fuck the Ring in every movie fuck the Ring in the Ring series. They're all overrated, in my opinion. It should be called Jump Scare the Movie. He did Crawl and Piranha. That's what I'm thinking of. Yes, that's him. Japanese original for the win. Verbinski, that's it. Go Verbinski. Yes, I was going to say it's the guy that did Pirates of the Caribbean and The Lone Ranger. This is solid, but not in my top 10. Okay. Go Verbinski. There you go. Thank you, Ian. I remember watching The Ling late night, and then the phone rang straight after. It was my nan. Still scary, yes. That'll do it. Back when we had phones in the house, proper ones. I saw Honey, I Shrunk the cinema when I was 7 as a Saturday matinee. Magic experiences. Still holds up, that film. Sequels, not so much. Yeah, he was the Pirates guy. Mouse Hunt. Mouse Hunt is good. I love Mouse Hunt with Christopher Walken eating mouse poops. And Jim being forced to watch The Fog and The Ring remake would be funny. There you go, Jim. You up for that? The Ring 2 had a funny bit with CGI ideas. I seem to remember that is the only bit. Yes, I seem to remember that. Right. Okay, this one. What do you reckon? Not horror, I was going to say, but it is a remake from the acclaimed director of Goodfellas, with what's the girl's name? Is she mentioned? No, she's not mentioned. But yes, I'll wait for you people to tell me what you think. It's Kathleen Kennedy's name's on it. Go on. John Wick is a remake of Red starring Brian Cox from around 2009 or so. Okay. Oh, Retired and Extremely Dangerous. Is that the one with Bruce Willis? The remake of The Ring had the Rick Baker effects, but I thought the original was more effective. There you go. Me being forced to watch this film goes against about 25 articles of the Geneva Convention. We don't care about that anymore. Cape Fear, on the other hand, is awesome. I did see this in the cinema. But yes, I would say it's a suspense thriller more than a actual horror. So let's move along. Robert De Niro is scary, guys. Yes, he is. He doesn't do nice things to Veronica Cartwright and kills a cat, I think, and then kills Joe Don Baker. Cape Fear isn't as good as the original, also not horror. Cape Fear is pretty good, but yeah, losing a bit with this horror tag. It's odd. I was so shocked when I saw this. Cape Fear is absolute gold. De Niro is stunning. Juliette Lewis, thank you. That's it. Double Indemnity remake with Richard Crenna and Samantha Egger was not bad. I do not know about that one. Great movie, but hard to hate it, even though it's a remake. And now they're remaking again. I did hear about that. Who's in that? Or are they race swapping it? Cape Fear 1991 is great. Oh, Counselor, is that you, Counselor? Dunno and Nolte are great. Yes, back when you could smoke in cinemas. Joe Don Baker, bless him. Really good remake. Original is great too, by Cannon Bronson, director J. Lee Thompson, who also did The Guns of Navarone. Oh, it wasn't Veronica Cartwright. No, I think it wasn't, was it? It was a younger actress that always reminds me of her. I can't remember her bloody name. I think I saw it at cinema. Remember the media around this. Yes, people were upset how violent it was. Do you think? 2025 says hold my beer. The Psycho remake, fun enough, isn't on the list. I don't mind. It wasn't bad. I watched it last year. It's not exactly a shot-for-shot remake. There's certain shot remake bits of it, but yeah. No, Nom, the Red movie, Brian Cox movie about ex-vet whose dog is killed by burglars, because was in Red with Bruce Willis, but was also in Red as a John Wick original. Okay. Yeah, Javier Bardem, however you spell it. I think it's show this time. There you go. It's always a fucking show, isn't it? And what's his face from The Conjuring? Dennis Franz was enjoying the Psycho with 2 fun performances. So I don't remember much about it. Katie finds Problem Child funny. That was a bit that wasn't believable. That is true. Unless the Psycho remake isn't a shot-for-shot remake. They added a scene of Vince Vaughn jerking off. Yes. Right. It Part 1 is number 6 from 2017. So yeah, we pretty much discussed it. The first part is better with the kids. I don't know why the second part needed flashbacks to the kids, who were obviously older by the time they made this 2 years later. Or the chapter 2. Right. Let's move along to Death 13 Ghosts. Somehow it's better than House on Haunted Hill by a mile. So number 5, 13 Ghosts. And everyone was saying how shite it was earlier. Think if they'll ever make They Live, they could. I would love to see a They Awoke, They Live remake. It is awesome. Outside the Stand By Me is the greatest young ensemble cast ever. Ooh, there you go. Again, it was good, but it's no Timothy Curry. Yeah, she it. 13 Ghosts is highly overrated in my opinion. Well, that's what we're here for, is people's opinions. And it's shite. I hate that poster. Let's have a look at this poster. Now we can zoom in and enhance. It's not that as clever as it thinks it is, because it's not like all pictures making up the big picture. It's just random pictures stuck on there, isn't it? So yeah, there's nothing clever about it. It looks clever from a quick flash, but yeah, all the pictures they've used are not really making up the picture. If that makes any bloody sense. 13 Ghosts, Jackie. Mike's upset. It's a good thing he's not on camera. 12 Ghosts is awesome. I haven't seen the prequel. Patrick Wilson, Nolte, Javier Bardem as De Niro character, and Avi Adams as Lan. Okay, could be interesting. Although I did watch the Rainmaker, 10 minutes of the Rainmaker TV series. I had to turn that off. And the same with The Firm when they made that TV series. That's a sequel. Yeah, Pizza Face Dude and Pizza the Hut. Is Shocker a remake of the horror show? Or is the horror show a remake of Shocker? They're both the same movie, but I don't know which came first, as both came out in 89. That is also true, Sally. I get that it was actually just done for TV and not for cinema, so they wanted to do a proper movie version. Sadly, Tim Curry cannot be beaten, so they lose. Good day, sir. Thank you, Ian. Those were a bit shite compared to the originals by William Castle. Pizza the Hut, as I said. Was he voiced by Dom DeLuise? Who is it? His son is voicing Pizza the Hut in the sequel. The gimmick man. That's him. Amy Irving. Yeah. Not Amy Irving. Where was it? Amy Adams. Yes. I'd say House on the Haunted Hill was better than 13 Ghosts. I would agree. 13 Ghosts is up there beside Halloween Resurrection. Hang on, let me just get a quick image up here. One I can show. Well, there is a house on Hooter Hill, if you want to get that. Although you could see if I can bring this up. without losing my channel. Damn, I've already lost it up. There it is. So, you have 13 ghosts, or you can have 13 erotic ghosts in 3D as well, with the lovely Julie Strain. There it is. If you can find it. Oh, there we go. Right, we're nearly done. I'd like to see Del Toro do a Critters remake. That would be awesome. Neither are the remake or either. They're just similar to plot, kind of like Dante's Beacon Volcano. Is this Joel Silver's list? I guess, yeah, he did. Yeah, there's another one with him and Robert Zemeckis, isn't it? From, was it the makers of, the producers of Tales from the Crypt? Poor guy, that piece out. But yeah, he's all dripping in his eyes. He's trying to speak it, dripping in his mouth. I'm hoping it was tasty. Skarsgård, it looked blatantly. It looked too blatantly evil. Curry looked more like a traditional creepy crime. There you go. 13 Ghosts, a challenging job for Rent-A-Kill or Rent-A-Ghost. This that one looks better. The Julie Strain one looks better. Yes. White Bastard is almost over. Oh, she's waiting for you, Josh. Where are we? We are up to 13 Ghosts. Number 5. So let's crack on then. If it's in 3D, it's a market quality. Exactly. The version I watched wasn't in 3D, but it popped from the screen either way. Okay. So this is number 5. So here we go. Here we go. Mentioned a few times. Dawn of the Dead remake. Exactly what people were expecting in the top 5, I think, apart from 13 Ghosts. Child's Play remake is not very good. That's why it was at number 49. It would be fun to see you interview Joel Silver. He might have some snort breaks here and there, but maybe a fun interview. Great producer. Yes, he's done so many of my favorite films. But I have asked, waiting to shout at me more of it. Who bought this new toy? When we get to the snowy, to that snowy remake, it'll be over. Oh dear. Great film. Went to Ghost. How did I miss that? I got to admit, the Dawn of the Dead remake kicks ass and is 1,000 times better than it has any right to be. That is true. From Snyder's, great movie. Dawn of the Dead remake. Snyder, was this his first movie? I'm thinking. Then he did 300 and can't remember the other one. But of course, there isn't a bad remake. This isn't a bad remake, sorry. Dawn of the Dead, but not needed. No. I like Dawn of the Dead. The best hack Snyder movie. Ooh, shots fired. It was pretty good, still prefer the original OBS. But which cut of the original Michael Myers? There's about 4, isn't there? Okay. Thanks for the question. Let me just line something up real quick and I'll get back to your last question. Thanks, Joel Silver. All right. Thank you. Ping. Dawn of the Dead is ace. Oh, so you can. He did Dawn of the Dead, then The Watchmen, and he's not made a great movie since. Sucker Punch was the one I was trying to think of. That one was probably his worst movie, but yeah. He started off well. What was he doing? Was it those 2 films, space films, that were reusing his Star Wars script that they didn't want to make, and there was a reason for that? It was his debut. Good remake for sure. Hey, Larry's here. And that's coming from someone who loves the original. A nerd. One thing it did give us was way too many characters. Did I get a zombie baby as well, though? I like it. So in the cinema, still have my HD DVD and DVD, but prefer Romero's version of this. I think I only have it on DVD. Yes, it was written by someone. Is it James Gunn? I seem to remember. Yes, James Gunn. Screenplay by James Gunn. Copied and pasted from the original. Needs more blue zombies. Tyler Bates in the music. Rebel Moon, that's it. Rebel Moon 1 and 2. I still haven't seen those for good reason. 90% slow motion films, as I've been told. Right, let's go on. It's it. Rebel Moon Part 1. I couldn't get through the first one. Total piece of shit. It's my Disney past on it. I love 300 and Watchmen, but after that, it's meh. I don't mind Man of Steel or Justice League or Batman versus Superman. The opening 10 minutes are fire. Yeah, no one was expecting that when it came out. Saw it in cinema, I think. Which remake do you want remade next? A remake of a remake. Ooh. Can't really blame Snyder for the debacle of Justice League. Yeah, he had a family tragedy and he walked from the movie. The studio then did him a dirty. Yes. Remake Baby Geniuses into a good movie. Yes, or Double Dragon. I did the international cut of Dawn. I can't. Who does the music for that one? Because as far as I know, yeah, because isn't the American version the shortest? Then there's the Italian version with different music, and I get confused. I like the Dawn remake. The first 10 minutes were shown on Channel 4, introduced by Jonathan Ross in 04. Nice. Don't remember that. How did I miss that? I'd like a remake of Dark Tower. Yes, do that properly. Aren't we getting another TV series of that? Or has that been cancelled now? A remake of Shivers? More Double Dragon. No, poor Josh. Let's go to the next film, Dracula. So, yes. Francis Ford Coppola directs Bram Stoker's Dracula because it's closer to the book, but technically it's not. But yeah, amazing soundtrack, great costume designs and sets and special effects, all practical allegedly. Directed from James B. Hart, who did Hook. He wrote Hook. So yes, Gary Oldman, Winona Ryder, Keanu Reeves. Oh, Keanu Reeves is that? Never noticed that. Yes. Where's he got? Where he go? Oh, not the biggest fan of this. Bram Stoker's straight, but it's not better than On the Road. Yeah. That's, I don't know. I'm sure, yeah. Remake of Shivers would be interesting. Argento version has more of the Goblin soundtrack. There you go. Watching the first 4 minutes of this and trying to find. There you go. Remake of Blair Witch Project where the three characters aren't totally annoying douchebags. Well, there's been There's been a sequel, 2 sequels to Blair Witch, hasn't there? Argento edit has better music on the bikers amid them all. A remake of Tropic Thunder. Go for it. Let's see if they've turned that now. This crap. Rabid had a remake recently. Was that one of those straight to sci-fi channels or something? Because Terror Train had a remake and a sequel out in the same month. No, not the biggest fan of this one either. I used to love it, but I can see its many flaws. Put Danny Glover in horror from Predator 2 in a horror remake. There's nothing to do with the Predator. Investigating child's play, yes. So I guess he's in Saw as a policeman, but not in it that much. Right, let's wrap this up. It's getting late. This is a good example, not really a film remake, just a redoing of the book. There you go. Give me Chris Lee any day. Facts, Jim. Oh boy, Dracula is insanely good. The Oldman defined the role even more than Bela Lugosi. I think people just his old age makeup. Love the sets, costume, music, and effects to Dracula, but whenever speaks, I hate the movie. Yeah. Still love Coppola's take on it. Still the closest book to the book for me. Keanu is terrible but charming. Yes, I can forgive him. Weekend at Bernie's. Yes, horror remake of Weekend at Bernie's. Except for the original Nosferatu, this Francis Ford Coppola one is my favorite, to be fair. I also love Hammer's Dracula AD 72. Yes, that's the one we were discussing earlier. Keanu, oh god, just gone. Yeah. Hasn't there been a remake of Rabbit? I think someone said there was. Coppola's Dracula, I used to have it on VHS. Don't know where it's gone. I got the lovely cardboard box in the shape of a coffin that's got a pin badge and the novelization and the VHS. Reeves was miscast, but still a great film. Yeah. The Simpsons spoof. I love the Simpsons spoof of this. You must be part, Garth. Good stamina holding out the fort for 2.5 hours. Yes. Thank you, Ian. I wasn't supposed to be alone. Whole time, there you go. I didn't think Alzheimer wasn't the correct spelling. I couldn't work out what it was. And it is, yes. Also love The Shining, of course. Right, here we go. Number 2 is The Fly from 1986. So yeah, speaking of Cronenbergs, Howard Shore did the music, Gina Davis and Jeff Goldblum. I think it was Johnny Depp, and I went for Keanu for some reason. Yeah, I don't know if that's to do with Winona. Yeah, glad they didn't go with Depp, but I don't know. You can do better British. Yeah, I never knew there was a Rabid remake. The Fly, yes. The Fly remake is great, but gross. Didn't he do well? Yay, The Fly. The Fly is not a horror film. It's a tragic love story that happens to be very gross. Jeff Goldblum is a standard film, and it should have won an Oscar. I don't mind. I used to rent the second one a lot because it was out at that time, so it was in the shop where the first one wasn't. But yeah, The Fly 2, directed by Chris Wallace, who did the special effects on this one and the second one. And Gremlins. Loved the original, but this is better. Help me, help me. So I only got that reference from Beetlejuice, so they hadn't seen the original Fly. See, Andrew likes the sequel too. Brendel, that's him. I like the 80s Fly, totally different take on the original idea. Sits well alongside the Vincent Price original. Dick in the bathroom cabinet. Yeah, I hate the pus spitting fingernails. You got the gross arm break. You got the spitting on the hand. You got the poor baboon. Didn't see him going to do a crappy remake of The Shining, which he directed. He didn't. I think Mick Garris directed, who did Sleepwalkers and a couple of others. But yeah, he did The Shining based on the book, and it wasn't good. It's 6 hours long, and it didn't need to be. I got The Fly on Betamax and Blu-ray. Also saw it this summer. Oof, nice. I prefer the 50s Fly, says Mike. What was the sequel called? Was it called Son of Fly or something? The sequel in the 50s. The Fly Solid. I saw it was 8 years old. I saw stuff like Alien and The Thing, and they put me off horror. The Fly 2 is awesome just because of how mean it is, and the dog scene's absolutely heartbreaking. That is true. I think a nice Irish, not Irish. The Fly is great. Still kept the rental VHS. Also owned part 2 on VHS with Stoltz. Oh, nice. I don't know if I've got. Where's my Fly? There it is. I've only got the first one. Come on, look forward. 100. Right, there you go. Different poster. But all-time great. All-time moldy. Right. Yay, I still gets in the fields with that dog. So yeah, it's not good, is it? That poor dog. But ITV used to show this uncut. They must have liked it. It's very rare they did that. Steve Webb. That's it. Stephen Webber and Rebecca De Mornay. That's it. That's the Shining TV show from the 70s. Because they also did Maximum Overdrive remake in the late 90s called Trucks, but that was a TV movie. Best King movie is The Langoliers. The Rodent is correct. I love that film, or TV miniseries. The Fly 2 has a tremendous head squish, and Daphne Zuniga gives the best movie scream ever. Yeah, that's gross. Return of the Fly. There you go. Thank you, Mike. The elevator kill in Fly 2 is outstanding. Yeah. Thank you, Ramon. Love The Fly 2. Yes. Oh, not seen that cover. Yeah. I always forget it has that cover. Sweet poster. I think we need a Jurassic Park movie. Make maybe a straight up horror based right off the book. James Cameron competed with Spielberg and was going to make Aliens with the Dinosaurs. Yes, I think Cameron lost out at the last minute. But isn't there a horror film out this year that's dinosaurs eating soldiers? Or am I making that up? There you go. Trucks is a Canadian TV movie starring Timothy Bestfield, and it is a horrible piece of crap. It makes Maximum Overdrive look like Citizen Kane. Oh, we found one Michael Myers does like Langoliers. I knew someone who was an expert on The Fly. What a swat. I fell for it again. As bad as that Myers person.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you, and I hate your guts. I hope all the bad things in life happen to you and nobody else but you.
Yeah. Yes. Myers. Don't stop. What am I using?
I just would like to say to all of you, kiss my ass, you rotten.
Doubly for you, Myers. Primitive War. Thank you. Is it any good? Has anyone seen that? Gareth dreams of dinosaurs eating soldiers, clearly. Teach them a lesson. Maximum Overdrive does look like Citizen King. I got 2. It's not a competition. It might be better than getting the little crowns. I don't know. That was an advert. I should put adverts on their lives, make some cash. Right, where are we at? What could be number 1? There's Man's Tings. John Carpenter's big flop compared to E.T. and the legendary Dean Cundy and Ennio Morricone, Rob Bottin, just the behind the scenes people. And a good old. Where's my thing? Because there's the thing poster for here. There's my thing poster there. I don't know which. I know which one I prefer. Right. Shoddy puns in Overdrive. Don't you start. It's too late for that. One of the greatest films of all time, but is it a remake? Let's take a vote. Yes, the right film, number 1. It's the same as like every horror slasher movie list is Halloween. Of course, The Thing is a masterpiece. Thought it wasn't a remake. I thought it was going to be the 2011 The Thing. Aha! Tricked you. My favorite horror film ever. Saw it in cinema when I was 15. Don't you mean the theater? And the blood test scene made me throw my popcorn and scream like a little girl. I can watch it every week. It is great. No one say a bad word or wag my finger in disgust. How did this flop? 1982 cinema goes. Am I right? Yeah, exactly. The amount of effort that went into that making that film and it didn't make up money. The Master says in a remake, so it 8. Okay. Ting. Yeah, great movie. I don't class it as a remake though, as per what I said about novels. Still a great movie. For the average cinema goer, it's counted as a remake. Oh, my number 4 of all time. That's high. It's not high because it's so good. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I think the fact Carpenter uses the same font for the title card or the effect suggests he was remaking the original from the original thing from another world. That is true. He does do it exactly the same, doesn't he? It flopped because it came out 2 weeks after E.T., Star Trek 2, and Rocky 3. Yes, and films were built to last by then, as we saw on the chart show, where in Box Office America, where was it? Back to the Future has been in the charts for 15 weeks, and it's number 1 still in September. To be fair, I was only a few months old when this film was released. This is one of the ones that put me off horror back in the day when someone rented it and showed me it. Halloween 2, this, and Apocalypse Now, I think it was. Put me off horrors for a bit. I went on American Werewolf in London for reconsideration. Where is my American Werewolf? I can give you Elvira. But yeah, that's my poster of the UK VHS for American Werewolf. Oh, and I also forgot Poltergeist. Poltergeist did not make the list. Trying to think of what didn't make the list, actually. Oh, it's in Josh's top 10 and Blade Runner. But yes, flopped very hard because of E.T., Rocky 3, Star Trek 2. You're obviously a big fan. There's clips of the original in Halloween. That is true. Yeah, same day as this film. That's it. Blade Runner released. Thank you, Larry. That is true. It also flopped. It was released the same day as the thing. I'm just repeating everything in the chat now. I remember renting this in the 80s parents' card and then the amusing ITV cut where they cut the language but not the violence. Yes, you can't say F or shit, but you have someone's insides turning outside. Why was the alien in the thing from another world not a shape-shifting creature as well? Yeah, different kind of movie, wasn't it? They didn't have the budget, I'm guessing. Although they could just pretend to be someone else, couldn't they? You can't follow the thing. In addition to my previous post, my number 1 to 2 interchangeable, Jurassic Park and Robocop, and my number 3 is Predator. My number 4 is the thing. Well, you can't go wrong with those 4 films, can you? I've considered your request and concluded American Werewolf is a comedy horror tribute, not a remake. See Shaun of the Dead. Okay, kisses. 82 pains me. 2 epics bombings. Shame on those in the 80s. Well, we had so much choice back then of excellent films. It was hard to bring them up, wasn't it? But yeah, Thing and Blade Runner definitely helped by rentals back in the day. Oh, what's this message? Ooh. Someone sending me pictures. I'll look at that in a minute. Children of Corn has been remade twice. It might be is it 3 times now? So it could be even more ridiculous. But yeah, why? To be fair, 1982 is the greatest year ever as far as movies goes, and I was stand on the hill until the day I died. 84 is top heavy. 82 is great throughout. Ooh, there you go. I think my VHS rental show put 82 in the shade the other day, didn't it? The original Thing opened a lot of doors in the movie. Yes. Every Carpenter film flopped in the 80s. Also true. Yeah, the ITV one I remember only cut Keith David's motherfucker line and the line of diabetes doing his autopsy on the monster. He looked like Frankenstein's monster and he had spike bits on his hand and a black suit. Yep, the original Thing was the man in the suit due to technical restraints. So I would love to take a copy of the Thing back to the 50s to play an 80s Thing in the 50s cinema audience and see what happens. Saw an 82 all-nighter at Prince Charles. That's how good the year was. Nice. Ooh, what kind of pics? Well, let me do. Yes, it is. I'm going to be very jealous, and yes, I am. It's a signed poster of The Fly, signed by Gina Davis and Jeff Goldblum. So, thank you, movie fan, for that. Jealous? Not much. Looks awesome. It is the poster. Oh, it's a bit of a different poster. Both we've seen. You can actually see a human getting out with the leg of a fly. So that's awesome. Anyone got the poster of this film? Nope. Not. See, I don't remember this poster. I remember my poster more than this one. The last really good film by Carpenter was In the Mouth of Madness. That is sad to say, yes. There he is. I got one from my mate, signed by Drew Struzan, the artist of the poster image. Nice. The Fog, Escape from New York, Starman, and Christine were not flops. They weren't hits, but yeah, I think they didn't. They probably made their money back, so they're not considered flops. Yes, he definitely peaked early with Halloween. Seriously? Oh. Which bit? Starman was a flop, if I don't remember correctly. Yeah, I did get a TV show, didn't it? Spin off. Do you want a Warlock remake? No. Not if they can't bring the original actors back. That'd be the US one. There you go. E.T., Star Trek, Tron, Blade Runner, and The Thing. Not first about Star Trek. That's 82 for you, is it? They weren't huge hits, but every one of them made money. There you go. Yes, I associate this cover with the video game. Yes, I agree with Mike here. That's the. And then there's the bloke running in the snow for the game as well, isn't there? But yeah. I just like poster for The Thing. There you go. It doesn't really sum it up. I think they all did about 20 million each, so yeah, nothing too special. Right, let's wrap this up. Last few comments. He wanted the image while I got him on. Oh, yeah. He wanted that image while I got him on Revenge of the Jedi poster image. Ooh, nice. 87, solid year, yes. Lethal Weapon, Predator, Robocop, Stakeout, Full Metal Jacket, Lost Boys, Good Morning Vietnam, Running Man, Fatal Attraction, Witch of Eastwick. Yeah. 80s lists just go on and on. Let's see your lists of top 2 for this year. See if you can make 2 good films. I hope everyone's great here, and I'll see you Thursday. Yes, Jim. See you Thursday. Indeed. We're both going to be in shock for this one. 94 was one of the best years of all time. Oh, dear. Yeah, They Live. Was that successful? Not really. All right, good night. Yeah, you're going to be shouted out. I'm going to get something to eat. I'm hungry now. Ciao for now. Oh, hope to join you again soon. Nice. That's nice to have you here, Andrew. What am I doing? If I'm not looking at Judy Strain, what am I doing? Oh, computer video games tomorrow from 1987. I forgot to add that to the list. Last Man Standing on Tuesday. Nico on Wednesday. Jim's with me on Friday. and maybe the Fog Watch party on Saturday, weather permitting. Richard Gabay on Sunday. There you go. Mhm. Right. All right. Let's let everyone go. Yes, get some Ovaltine and some sleep. I was thinking of Jack Daniels, but yeah, Ovaltine is probably a better one. Thank you, Ramon. Thanks for being here. You're going to watch Dead Male. Ooh, nice. Don't know that one. I watched Scream Time yesterday. That's free on YouTube if you want. Night, Larry, night, Josh, night, Mike, who will be here maybe for the next one. Been fun for a short time. I caught the stream. Hope to tune in earlier next time. Oh, thanks, Roden. It's nice to have you here too. Yeah, probably not going to be. I wouldn't bet on it happening with the weather we're having at this time, but I'll be on the beach about 7 o'clock. Oh, the Cove, I should say. I'll be in the Cove. Oh, thanks, Mike Myers. Yes, wasn't too controversial. Cheers, Iris, Sally, Mike, Swaggy. Thanks for joining us. Mike, again. Hang on, how many mics have I said? Take care, everyone. Andrew. All right. Regards,